Please show me an hour with Valentino and Joe Pay. New York Guinea is on the loose. New York Guinea is on the juice. New York Guinea is all the truth. Please enjoy our show and maybe your masseuse is listening too, so give her a splooge. Gregg and Joe, Joe and Gregg, Joe and Gregg, Gregg and Joe. I can't come up with any lyrics, so just start the fucking show, bro. And let's hope our two guineas aren't a no-show. So now let's go.
Enhanced Labs. Look how Gregg's reading the magazine.
Oh, sorry, Joe. I was just reading the only bodybuilding magazine, by the way. Talking Smack, which is Ramblin' Freak. You fucking guys, right here, brother. Right here.
Last,
I got the back.
The
last of the Mohegans, right here. Bodybuilding magazine. You got a fucking Muscle Sport mag, bro. If you're not reading that shit,
Here's the current issue. That was the issue before. That one was good though, with Ian Valera. He loved it. The cover, Ian. He did
Ian's my guy.
He's a good guy, man. He's a fucking funny guy. But we have Enhanced Labs presents the Gregg and Joe show, of course, Wednesdays right here on the YouTube lives. We got the protein pancakes with Oreo. We got the protein waffles. We got the protein. We got a lot of stuff here. I got what?
Yes, we do.
We got Blue Ox.
Blue, I got that already.
Is that I need the Viagra. I'm getting old. I see Wendy Fortino here, so I don't need the Viagra.
Wendy's awesome.
Just kidding, Wendy. No, I'm not.
Wendy's not kidding.
Wendy is amazing. And Wendy went to the LA Fit Expo. I saw her some posts. I did not go. I wish I did, but I did not go. But maybe one of the other Fit Expos at the Anaheim or something like that. But thank you all of us for joining us today. Quick announcement. Tomorrow night, Joe Zapata and Gregg were nice enough to invite me on their Gregg and Joe show. So tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, it's also YouTube Live. I am going to be on Joe Zapata, the Jersey Joe, and Gregg show. So if you
and it's good. It's going to confuse the fuck out of me because I'm constant. Ask Joe when Joe Zapata. We talk tomorrow. I'm constantly calling him Joe. Joe Pietaro, and I'm sometimes they call. Like if it's the most fucked up shit. Like if I was to say something about you, I'll be, I was talking to Joe Zapata. And he's like, I'm Joe Zapata. And I mean, I was talking to Joe Pietaro or whatever. Did you see the show with me and Joe Zapata? He's like, I'm Joe Zapata.
You're going to be a mess tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to be like fucking.
Good thing you don't drink.
I'm going to be like your old Uncle Tanoush when he was fucking sitting at the drill down his face. Wait. You're calling you by the dog's name.
Yeah. Oh, my grandmother used to call me.
My grandmother used to, and the worst part is she used to call me about my cousin had a dog, Heidi. You know what I'm saying? And she called us by, she didn't even call us by my dog's name. She called us by my cousin's dog's name.
My grandmother's dog was a girl named Ginger. She was like that orangish color. But my grandmother, you know how old, a ginger, like a beats,
A beats, a pizza.
Call me a ginger. And get mad at me when I didn't answer. And I'm like, I don't know you're talking to me. Just talk, man.
Do I look like a ginger to you? No.
I had multiple names from her because I have brothers, James and John. So we're all J's. So she would say, James, John, Joe, whatever the hell your name is. If I wasn't called the dog's name, I was called 3 different names and whatever the hell your name
right,
is.
You were always the last name. She said, James, John, Joe.
She was a good woman now. Good woman.
My grandmother too. She spoke Italian, but we used to think when we were younger, we didn't catch the whole while she's Italian. So, because she used to talk us slow. And if she called my father, Paulie, you know what I mean? Or she'd say to me, hey, boy, like that. And so we used to be like, that's funny, But now we realize, oh shit, that's because she was Italian. We just thought she talked fucking slow, like it was weird.
Yeah, because English was still probably
right. The English was bad.
Yeah,
but we didn't get it. It's like Italian accent. We just thought, grandma talks funny.
She'd have a backhand though if she heard you say that.
No, she was good. Her mother, my great grandmother would sit there, and she was, dude. You know what's the craziest thing? I always tell people I actually lived, got to talk to somebody who was alive when my great grandmother died in like 1965, and she was like right there, was 100 years old, right? And she died. She was born in like 1865, right? So I actually met somebody who was alive when like fucking Geronimo and fucking, like Abraham Lincoln was, I think she was born right as he died, but she was in Italy, so she wasn't here.
She was alive before it was united. It became the Kingdom of Italy.
Right.
1871. It was all different, like
Joe, I never thought about that. You are 100% right.
Yeah, it was all different spots. It wasn't really like one.
It was like the region of Rome or something, wasn't there? Some shit.
Yeah,
like
it was all different regions. Calabria, Sicily, the South had one, the middle, and I think 2 up north.
But she was on the earth though when fucking when General Custer got killed and all. I mean, like and even though she didn't come into like 1914 or something like that. She came here, but what I'm saying, or 1920. But still, the bottom line is that she, like she was alive, and I talked to her, even though I was scared shit of her. Joe, she was like really old, right? And she'd go to give you. I told Joe Zapata this, but she used to give you a candy, all the kids a little candy, and it was a mothball. You know what I mean? Like she thought like it was a candy that she was giving. My mother would be like, "Don't eat that." It was a mothball.
Fuck. Oh, that's fucking. Oh, the poor thing. A buon animo, you say now when you talk about it. Let's get the show on the road. Amanda, we are rolling. CC at it, yo.
What's going on?
Adania Gostamachia. He's relating to what we're talking about.
If that's really a guy, if that's really his name.
Yeah. I can't believe Dave won a full episode of After Hours. He didn't annoy me. Usually I had to tune out. I thought After Hours was very entertaining this week. I enjoyed the talk about. I like when you were saying. I wrote something in one of the comments. When you were working at the supermarket and cleaning the ladies' room.
Oh, dude, they had the biggest shits. They were worse than the guys.
Shit.
They were worse than the guys. I'd see giant turds. You know why? Because even like I remember my sister was really skinny and like and she would only crap like once every Friday or something like that. You know what I mean? Like where I was like, holy shit, like, and girls, even my ex-wife who was small, petite, like, they go like days without shit. And I'm like,
they're in there for 2 seconds when they're in there. I'm like, you're done already?
But I mean, that's because they gave birth. They put out a big loaf of fucking pumpernickel bread. And it was like, it was like this big fucking giant. It looked like Victor Richards' forearm when I was in Gold's Gym up there. And it's Ken.
Come here.
Dude, Joe, Ken Kuhn goes to me, well, that's because there's a lot of gay guys. And I actually believe that, I don't know if he was fucking with me. Ken Kuhn.
I remember, So they're trying to say that ass is so stretched out.
That's what he was saying.
It actually takes the shape of the. I don't know. There might be some truth to that.
But the volume, Joe, there's still somebody ate a lot of fucking food. It took a long time because that shit was like fucking that fat. And it was like, and I told him, bro, it's sticking out of the toilet. You can't even flush it. He's like, I don't want it. But you know what it is? Well, there's a lot of gay guys in this gym. And I believe that shit. And for you guys that don't know, Ken Kuhn is the guy from Pumping Iron that was sitting on fucking Arnold's lap when he was doing the donkey calves.
Yeah. You're right. Yep. Ken Kuhn. You're right. Diamond Dave had to play nice because Gregg is hosting it for Sunday. No, you guys were fucking good. This was a fun episode. The talk with the peptides, and you say sound like a girl I went to high school with. I mean, it was a funny episode. And you guys were talking about Sam Sulek, which I thought was interesting, and peptides and all that. It just, you guys run around the block, and everything was, to me, it was fun now.
Yeah, it was good.
It was a good show. That makes perfect.
Some of these guys, Joe, I just want to tell you something. Some of these guys are troublemakers. You know that, right? Even in like if you and I said one thing, like if you said Dave's hair looks funny, next time I'm on that show, they text him and they say, Dave, Gregg and Joe Pietaro were talking about your hair looking. They start trouble. You know what I mean? Like somebody I did some show called, I guess it was called After Dark. You know what I mean? The guy with Matt. Matt.
I know who you mean. That guy Matt. Yeah, that was
right, Matt.
One episode that.
Yeah, and there's somebody was saying Gregg started a new show with Joe Zapata, what's called After Dark, and you know Dave brought it up on the show. Said, Gregg, did you start?
The start
And
of
I'm
the
like, you motherfucking little fairies, you fucking.
I know they're out there. Sending him messages. Oh, Gregg's in trouble.
Yeah, you fucking have no clue. You fucking guys have no clue.
Fucking, they got their own. Greg, got their own.
Oh, my own Joe. Holy Christ.
Yep. He wants the rest of that Lee Haney pasta. He did say that on the show. I did hear that.
Yes, he wants it. And if Joe Pietaro comes, I'm feeding it to him.
I'm going to take the last fucking bite. Iranian protest is on the loose. Iranian protest is on the juice. Yes.
Yes.
Big protest in Iran. And you know what, Greg? I don't give a fuck.
No, but you know, Joe, where are all the little fucking little fairies that were walking around with the scarf for fucking free Gaza from the river to the sea? Where the fuck
help
people now?
Get on the airplane.
Go over there with your little scarf and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, and then I wrote this while we were waiting for the intro. The Arnold Tehran has been canceled until further notice.
Arnold Tehran. Was there really a show there? I would be surprised. Joe, you know what kills me though? I'm tired of seeing on TV, and they do this all the fucking time, and it's always somebody acting with the fucking people that sit there like this and do the fucking sign.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, what do you need to do that for? It's closed caption. If I was fucking deaf, right? If I was deaf, the last thing I'd want to do is watch it there. Go, wait, they're saying that.
Were you watching the State of the State yesterday? Is that where you were getting that from?
No, it's on every no matter what they do.
Yeah, I mean,
it doesn't matter what. Not Trump, but whenever they're fucking like some fucking governor talks or some fucking like district attorney, always on the left, Joe. Always on the left, and it's somebody either ethnic or a Karen up there. You know, fucking doing all this, and then they mouth the word. And they're
they're very they talk Italian. I was at the barber yesterday. I wouldn't watch that on TV in my own home, but that's, you know, he had the channel on. I'm getting my hair cut, and Holcomb is over there talking, and I saw the lady, the blonde lady. She wasn't half bad looking. She was doing the old fucking, you know, gang signs.
It's horrible because you don't know. They could be sitting there. They're probably not. They're just making that shit up. But bro, you got closed caption. If somebody's deaf,
everything is closed caption now. You watch the fucking Instagram reels. It's
everything is.
They can't listen. They have to listen.
I don't know.
I feel myself when I
read the fuck. Would you want, even if you understood sign, because they have to, like, you know. They have to like do, not every fucking letter is on a sign language, so they have to speak and like give it a generalization. Just read the fucking thing, you fucking momos.
Yeah.
And it's always Democrats that do that shit. You don't see the Republicans, some Republican governor up there, and then some guy fucking sitting there, you know. You know what I mean? Ridiculous.
Wendy Fortino. Hey. What's up?
Wendy, what's going on?
Wendy's
great. I love you. You are great. So
Wendy is amazing. Wendy's fantastic. Yes, Wendy, we got to catch up and chit chat.
Yes, she's awesome, and she's got an awesome show, guys. You know,
she does.
So you should check that out.
Goodness, hers. AJ is splooging.
AJ is schwackiming. I just spilled a fucking.
Oh my God! What did I'd see now? When I get behind on comments, I don't know what they're for, but I guess with me and you, anything could really be. Oh my God!
That's true.
It's the canceled reference show. The kind of putting screw your freedoms, guys. That's no. I was just joking. I was you know, because it's in the news. This protests and all of that stuff like that. Daniel, what's going on? You guys?
Yeah, but I'm rooting for those fucking guys. I kind of want them to take out Khomeini. I just can't stand. You know, like
I don't give a fuck about. I know
I
don't want us involved in it. I don't want any fucking involvement. I don't want this fucking back and forth. I'm threatening you. No,
I just like to see Trump fucking fuck him up because I think that just shits Putin's ass and all that. They all shit their. I just like seeing Trump being a badass. You know what I'm saying?
I do too, but I don't.
I agree with that. I don't think it's not worth the American life. You know, let shit happen over there.
No fucking doubt. You guys were missed in LA. You were missed here.
Thank you, Wendy.
LA was good. I saw Sean Ray was there as well. You know, all the big guys are always there. Cool. I'll be watching. Oh, for the Joe's apology.
Yeah.
Yes, tomorrow night I'll have something up. Greg will have some up. Joe will have something up also.
Yeah, well,
The song, did the dog singing ABBA, Bad Joke Effect, wah, wah, wah.
ABBA. I used to like that.
They're hot, those fucking boys.
Yeah,
right?
man.
The guys even weren't that bad looking. They had the long 70s hair. I'm just kidding. Oh, here's our friend, the Big Bad Bear. What he's
shit.
Greg is from upstate New York. Always presented himself as some Bronx bear. Oh, Jesus. With real arms and handguns. When you pull the curtain back, he's like the Wizard of Oz.
It must have been all that oil, Big Bear.
Yeah, well, it got to your fucking
all
brain.
the oil just got to my head.
Got reps and rumors. Matt, what's going on, buddy? Matt from the show that.
That's Matt. Okay, yes, and that's Matt who I did the show. Matt, yes, we got to do a part 2. We got to do. Matt, I'm a little slow with because all week I've been doing a bunch of shit here, and the holidays killed me. You know, we just redid our bathroom and everything because I got everybody coming over. So.
You're doing house.
My bathroom. Yeah, we just did. If you saw this over here, it's a fucking mess. But Matt, I'm gonna get back to you. I want to do a part 2. Yes.
I hate getting shit done in the house. Everything's upside down. There's boxes all over.
You know what I hate?
Boys.
When you and your wife do something, like let's say, I don't know, you and her were gonna try to fix up your bathroom or a bedroom or anything.
Yeah.
Do you guys do you argue the whole time while you're doing shit? Like, what'd you put that over there for? You're getting in my hair. Can you please just let me finish? Do you guys do that shit or no?
You're talking about doing the work yourself or hiring a guy?
No, we do it. We do it ourselves. My girlfriend.
I don't fucking know how to do shit.
No, but even all right. Let's say you and your wife were cleaning up or just doing anything, cleaning out the basement or whatever.
Yeah, we'll bicker like that. We'll bitch.
We argue over the stupidest fuck. We don't have bad, but I mean just bicker. You know? What I mean?
Yeah. Why are you putting that there? And you're always in each other's way.
I already
sides of the room. You're always on the same side, though.
Yeah, I say the same shit.
I try not to say anything, and I'm being patient. And then she's like, "What?" I'm like, "Nothing." When you move, I'll get to that thing, and I'll go get what I was getting. Don't worry about it. We're good. Finish.
Same thing here. I say we're in a giant house. I get a big, and we're standing there, and we're in a 5-foot space, and to say like it's a whole lot. Go over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we have what we call in my kitchen the corner of all corners. It's like the way the kitchen's set up. This just happens to be the main corner. It's got all the cabinets and the toaster and all of the bread and all of this stuff there. And that's where everybody keeps their medicine as well.
Right.
Your prescriptions. So everybody's got to get to this corner. And it's like, if you don't get there in time, you know you're fucked. Yeah,
that corner could be empty the whole fucking day until the moment you have to go there. And then there's like, Jesus Christ, I just want to grab, you're in my fucking life, you know what I mean?
I got to get my shaker cup. I got to get my pre-workout. I'm going to the fucking gym, but my daughter's standing there putting fucking oh, fandomat, ancora svachim, so whatever. So yes, I can relate to
I don't really argue with my girlfriend. We actually a great relationship. We don't argue, but when we're doing something together, she's like this. I got to get out of her hair because she fixes everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, my wife is good with certain things like painting and shit like that.
Yeah, but see that, Joe, I have no patience. When we painted our gym, we used to just take the paint and throw it on a wall and just roll like this and shit. I can't sit there and that cut in shit. I can't. I have no patience for that.
When I painted this green screen on this wall, help me do some of it because I'm like, I'll do the bulk, but can you just do like the little
the cutting in? That's yeah.
Because it's all over the fucking floor.
I just hate it.
Yeah, I fucking hate it. King Dale, Greg and Joe, which WWE WF wrestlers do you believe have a genetic potential to be Olympia worthy, if any? Maybe Ivan Putski, if going back. He was the first one to be, or Lex Luger.
Jim Hellwig, maybe the Ultimate Warrior.
That was the Warrior. Yeah, he had some nice muscles.
Well, he competed in nationals one year. I think placed like 10th when he was younger. Before he became a wrestler, he placed like 10th in the national. I mean, I don't think any of them could have been a pro bodybuilder, but today they could because today they get your pro card here. But back then, no.
Yeah, back then you had to win.
Hey, everybody's a pro. Get your pro card here. Get your pro card. You don't even have to place first. You can place second, and you get your pro card. Top 2 in each class.
Place second in the juniors and the short shorts. James Armelin, have you guys been to Italy? If not, you should go at least once. I have been.
No,
James.
I've never been to Italy.
Twice. Greg, you gotta go. You would love it. And I do want to move there to finish my life out. The last years of my life, I want to spend in La Patria.
I've been a little Italy in New York City many a time.
Italy's nice too, but Italy is fucking. I've been to a lot of different regions of it 2 different times, and it's just it's
I know I want to go there, especially in Naples where my family's. But you know what the funny thing is? You go to Little Italy now, even that's changed because you got Mexicans making the Chinese food. I mean, Italian food and Chinese food.
Little Italy, yeah. There's only a handful of places like Il Cortile.
Go to Umberto's Clam House. They're all Mexicans that work there. You know that, right?
That's not even the real.
Oh
Umberto.
no, you might as well eat ragu out of the can.
They moved it. Matty the horse, Iannello fucking used to own
Once
it.
they took it off that street corner.
Yeah,
you know?
they moved it to the middle of the block. Yeah, it's just a name only at this point. Happy New Year, everyone. Sorry I'm late. Hope all is well. John Mancini.
John Mancini, what's going on? Happy New Year to you too.
Absolutely. Happy New Year to everybody. Chick shits are way worse than ours. You see, to me, I don't know. I mean, like you said, how could something that is Sydney Sweeney's ass on RX? It smells like bread.
It smells like fresh baked bread. Sydney Sweeney's fucking. You can't picture a hot chick. You know what I mean? Like Amber Heard in her prime. You can picture a beautiful Amber Heard, like you know, what's his name complained about her taking a shit on his pillow, right? Like, you know, they called her Amber Turd because she dropped a Scud missile on his pillow. And shit. I would have fucking I would have laid there and slept like next to it. I would have been laying there looking at it like, you're beautiful. You know what I mean? Like,
tucked it in.
You know, I feel like if I ever met Johnny Depp, I'd say, you stupid bastard. You could have sold that turd even on fucking, you know, because Amber Heard was pretty fucking hot, you know? I like
it. Fucking couple of grand for that. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I might have paid for it.
If he would have put the panties with it, he would have got fucking 10 grand.
Oh,
Uga clause. I heard some of Trump's staff went to Denmark to discuss Greenland negotiations. That's true. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know. It seems like he's fixated on this Greenland thing. Another thing that I think a fuck about.
Yeah, but wait, Joe. That's because China and both Russia are scared shit of him. So they want to go over there and put a place, you know, because if they put a missile silo on Greenland,
location,
we're in trouble in the United States. That's the only reason why he wants to do it. Dude, it's a fucking giant iceberg. You know what I mean?
I know.
I mean, so I don't know. Whatever. I don't care like that, but I don't want to see China there, and I certainly don't want to see Russia there. And I don't think Trump gives a fuck. But that's what he's not gonna go over there and like fucking start killing people. Scott.
It's like a waiver wire thing, right? When the guy
man, you just it's a strategy, Joe.
The Red Sox, the Yankees put a bid in, right?
A hot, perfect example, right?
Yeah, that's how it usually. It goes down with that. Wicked Mind, Body, and Soul. The Reps and Rumors podcast with Greg was great. Can't wait for Joe on the Zapata and Valentino show. Thank you, Wicked Mind, Body, Soul.
Thank you, Wicked.
Greg is getting himself out there and about. I love it. I want you on a million shows. I didn't like when Dave was talking bad about Joe Zapata. I didn't really hear him say anything bad.
No, he just thought that Joe, John, he just thought that we were doing a show together, like called After Hours, because with Matt, I think it was After Dark. So that's really, but he shouldn't have jumped the gun. He should have asked me, kind of not on a show. But it's because, you know why? The trolls, like over here, a lot of them guys that sit there and grease your ass also are also switch accounts and then become like Big Bad Bear. You're fucking, then the next account, he'll be like, oh, Valentino, you're the best. So they do that shit, and then they go to Dave. And they're constantly like, do you know what Valentino's? They think that they're going to make us fight. And it's not going to happen. It doesn't happen,
Who with me? I think, he was talking. He gave a good, he liked the Reps and Rumors podcast. Wicked man. So good job by both of you guys for that. Hoog, here's what I feel about those protests. It's a new acronym I learned recently. This kid, he says his English is bad. He fucking speaks better than me.
You're better than us, for Christ's sake. An acronym.
It's a new acronym I learned recently.
Let me go look that up.
DKDC. Don't know, don't care. I like that. It's got absolutely nothing to do with us, and we have plenty of our own problems. I agree. Yes. I give you the best.
Yes, we do.
Yeah,
we do.
let's worry about the fucking home front. I'm worried about fucking keeping it safe and keeping money in my pocket. I don't care about Greenland, Ireland, fucking Iceland, fucking Iran.
Any land.
Any land. Yeah. Joe Zapata is a nice man, but all those trolls need to get a 9-to-5 job and study work about everyone else's podcast. I agree.
That's the thing. They like to start trouble.
Yeah.
Joe Zapata never says a bad word about Dave Palumbo. It's not a bad word.
He's he
nice, likes Dave Palumbo.
He's a nice dude.
As a matter of fact, do you know that when Dave Palumbo, when that hurricane hit down there a couple of years ago, there was a bad hurricane and he had some damage and shit. Joe Zapata threw him a couple bucks at here, for you and the family, like
really
fiction. Yeah. So I mean, like, there's no problem. It's just trolls like to start trouble, but you guys don't realize that it gets cut off fast. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, when Dave comes here Sunday, Joe Zapata's going to be here too, with his girlfriend. So there you go, you fucking momos.
Yeah, they're gonna fucking eat macaroni and gravy together.
That's right, bro.
There you go.
Not pasta and sauce. Jimmy the Bull's the only guy I know that's still like, he's old school. Calls aluminum foil, burl an egg. But he still calls it sauce. It's sauce. That's how he always says it to me. It's sauce. Now Jimmy likes bolognese. That's his favorite. Bolognese.
I like bolognese too.
I like bolognese too, but that shit, if you put it on pasta, you're talking about like heavy meat.
Oh, it's very
and then you're sitting there later, you're like, fuck, and your gut's literally out this far, and it takes me hours to digest that shit, bro.
I like gnocchi bolognese. You talk about fucking filling up.
Oh, Maron, now you're talking about gnocchi.
Red sauce.
I love gnocchi, but if I ever had that bolognese, Joe, I think I'd be in a ball on my bed like this.
Sometimes you get it in the restaurant and you don't get a big portion, but because it's got the gnocchis filled and then the bolognese,
right?
You fucking feel good. A couple of pieces of bread, you fucking dip it.
Oh, the bread is the
palata.
Oh my God.
Kingdale, Kerry Von Erich. Yes, the Von Erichs did. Good point, AJ. The Von Erich.
Yeah, but he was not like Von Erich looked good. I know who you're talking about. The one Von Erich brother was more jacked. But I don't think he could have been a bodybuilder. I think Hellwig had legs, everything, and Hellwig ain't nothing other but Snooker was fucking goddamn jacked too in the day. Yeah. I mean, there was a few, but to be a pro bodybuilder back then, they gave out 6 pro cards. That's it, the whole to everybody. Yeah. Today they give out 6 in each class. It's like, forget about it. Yeah. Get your pro card here. It's like I feel like I'm watching the Mets back in 1972 when on the fucking back of a milk bottle, a milk carton.
Dairy milk. 3 grandstand seats, 10 milk.
Get you fucking cut out this thing he put into a dream. You get a free fucking ticket to the Met game.
I remember a little kid getting it in the mail, and I my tickets. Fucking. It was a big deal.
It was worth drinking the milk.
Just a stamp, What do we got here? Craig, what's up, Craig?
Hey, Craig.
A recent tragedy in Minneapolis. You guys think ICE is overstepping what happens if the governor calls it a National Guard?
No, they're not overstepping nothing.
I will say this, and I have to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I've had that situation happen to me more than once, and one time was almost the exact same situation. I got out of the fucking way and didn't have to fucking unload on the fucking driver. Not saying that this guy should have done the same thing, but their tactics were not that good to begin with.
But he walked around the car, and as he came to that side, she gunned it. He didn't expect her to do it because he had that phone up. I mean, you heard it hit him. If you see his body camera, he goes,
had internal bleeding in his hip.
Huh?
He had internal bleeding in his hip.
I didn't know that. See, she hit
him that today.
Listen,
to me, it's a justified shooting under the circumstances. 100%. To me, it could have been avoided. More so if the fucking stupid fucking asshole protesters weren't being fucking jerk-offs.
See,
he was a jerk-off, this fucking broad.
You guys don't understand something, okay? The fucking the left is telling you to go do this. Why don't they get out there and do that? You know why? Because
Yeah.
they know it's wrong. And they want you, and they don't want to be one day caught out there and lose their fucking, you know what I mean? Like now Jacob Fry is already starting to sing a different song. Well, I agree. I should be like, whoa, wait a minute. What did you just say? Aren't you the one that said Ice, get the fuck out? Now he's singing a totally different song.
Literally said exactly that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you guys got to understand something. You're an ICE agent. You've been hit before by a car, okay? Dragged a long time, and you were in a hospital from it. That's how bad it was.
Yeah.
Number one. Number two, you're not getting no help from no cops. When you get the fucking police chief and fucking whatever sitting here crying, like, you know, because and poor people, you know, poor black and brown people, fuck that bullshit. It's not black and brown. It has nothing to do with that. They're not just going in, grabbing cooks out of fucking restaurants unless you have a fucking warrant for you. They're going for warrants.
Yeah.
You don't get that, you know? If that was the case, my mother-in-law, we're trying to, we're like ICE over here, you know what I mean? And they won't get her. My girlfriend calls up on her mother all the time, but no, your mother's now.
Hurry up.
You know?
Is it a tragedy? Anytime there's a death, there's a tragedy.
But Joe, come on.
It shouldn't have happened on both sides. I think it shouldn't happen.
But Joe, you're an ex-cop. How would you feel if you guys went into like somewhere? I don't know. Let's say there was a warrant in Westchester for you guys, because NYPD sometimes comes into Westchester here, right? And they, you know, because it's like a joint, and there was like cops in like one of the towns, like I don't know, Yonkers cops, and they're like, we're not helping you, and they're watching savages circle you, and they're not helping you. You know, the cops are not helping, and it's not because they don't want to. It's because the chief is an appointed position by the fucking mayor, and if he doesn't suck that dick for the mayor, right?
He's out.
He's no longer going to be chief. So he says to the men, stand down. They got to stand down. You think they want to stand? And they keep saying they're racist. Half the fucking ICE agents, like the border agents, are Hispanic, you fucking clowns. How do you think they speak to them? Like, you know, we have a warrant for your arrest. Do like this shit. Here, read the closed caption. You know what I mean? No, if you would just comply. That woman, they were saying, oh, innocent. She was dancing in a car like this. She asked, look, I feel bad.
Girlfriend was being a dick too. The fucking one with her, the fucking
yeah, well, she, you know, listen, you do stupid shit, you win stupid prizes, but I'm saying, you know, I feel bad because I don't think she should, but she was brainwashed. When you get these people on the left keep telling you to go do something, why don't you go do that?
Yeah.
You know, why don't you go do that shit?
Yeah, with the anti-ICE and
what is it, Tim Wolf?
I have to be honest and say I thought the tactics by both of the cops were not good. Hate the Monday morning quarterback, but I just, as an opinion, I'm giving it. And like I said, I know that situation, and you have to make a decision at that point.
But they were coming to tell her. It was a perfect storm. The other cops came out and said, get out of the car. Let's go. Get out. Because she was there for a while and she was blocking. Oh, yeah. And as they came up, she backed up even more so that they could not get past. Okay. The other cop was walking around the car just videotaping her. And he happened to walk at that spot at the wrong time, wrong spot, wrong time. Yep. You know, I understand.
Girlfriend outside the car.
He was already, he was already fucking clipped once before with that shit. So you can't, I don't know. I don't think.
What was he videoing for? I don't want to talk bad about.
No, you're right. You know why? Because they don't have fucking body cam. They didn't have body cam. I think.
Don't worry about safety. This is not safety.
I agree, Joe. I agree. But they're also. But you also have to cover your own ass because they're over there claiming the cops are doing this, the cops are doing it. Just let them do their job. If you want to fight from let them lock you up and then get a lawyer and fight that way, but you're not going to win. It's like, dude, when I was in jail, there was a guy causing trouble, right? And in his cell, so the turtles come in, and I'm like, and he was an Italian guy from Brooklyn, by the way, and I'm like, holy fuck, you stupid bastard, where are you going to go? You're locked up, so you're standing there like this.
He knows like, what are
you going to do? Okay, let's say you get out of your cell, right? Let's just say, where you going? You're in a lockdown area where it was like
taking a beating either way. Yeah.
Like, what are you, stupid? Like, what's it? When you got 20 cops on you, when you're trying to resist still and you're fucking jumping around and you're spitting at them, and then they got to carry you like a fucking hog.
Never win.
Go here, take me, and fight later on. At least you'll live.
You're never going to win that fucking fight. AJ, that's a good shout. He probably had the best. I'm talking about the Von Erichs. He did have a nice physique.
He had a nice physique, but he wasn't big. He didn't have like big lats, broad shoulders. He was built.
Yeah.
He was hard body.
He was aesthetic though,
right?
Upper body at least.
I still think Hellwig had the best, but that's just my opinion.
I agree.
The Ultimate Warrior.
Wendy is the best.
Wendy is the best.
Did Jimmy postpone the Zapata show, Victor? You know anything about that?
Oh yeah. You know what it is? He was tired. Jimmy works all day and he just drives it.
Yeah,
Dude,
he's got a physical.
Joe, Jimmy's down there in Long Island where you are, right? Do you know he drives all the way sometimes like as far as Binghamton? Dude, he drives to like Binghamton, New York, which is way upstate, and then drives back in one day. And you're driving a big ass fucking truck, so you got to go on certain roads. You can't go on the other. Then you're on that LIE. Yep. Holy Christ, the LIE during the day.
Walkways with the commercial plate,
95 in the LIE are like these parkways that are like for no reason are just
hours
jammed, bro, jammed.
Hours. So Jimmy will be on the next time.
He's supposed to be at my house Sunday, but you never know. He's been here before, but I'm just saying, you never know.
Wendy, the Great American Porch is Wendy's. Wendy is. I'm Wendy. A lot of Wendy's coming out of here. Is Wendy's chili approved diet food? I don't think so, but it tastes good. So if you really want it, who cares? Eat it.
Yeah, but I can't eat any of
the show next weekend. Who cares? You know. We used to love that. We used to, when we would go to the Rangers or the Knicks games, we would go to Wendy's across the street from the Garden, go first. I used to like the chili.
See, I can't eat anything. Lucia, she used to work at Wendy's. Is Wendy's chili? Is that that's not healthy, right? Is it? I forget it. I said, is Wendy's chili? Is that healthy? She used to make that shit for. She used to work at Wendy's. She's like, I don't know, but it's good.
Yeah. Oh, here's Nick. What's up, Nick?
Nick, what's up?
Here's my future son-in-law, Nick. I need you, pal. I'll. Don't worry. I got you. West Coast Johnny needs to get his business into Iran. A lot of money.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right, Nick.
And speaking of
West Coast Johnny,
let's see what Nick is talking about with that very interesting remark. Hang on a second.
My name is Vince with Chapel of Peace, and this is proof that you need to pre-plan your funeral. Send this video to family and friends and see if they can plan your funeral right. We're going to add up these numbers. If they're even 3 points off, you need to plan your own funeral. Let's go. Burial, cremation, aquamation. If you chose burial at a cemetery, or are you going overseas? If you chose cremation, is the urn going home, going to a cemetery, or are you scattering at sea? Are you having a viewing or no viewing? Are you having a full funeral or no funeral at all? Flowers or no flowers? Do you want a certain person to speak, or you're okay with whoever speaks? Are you trying to spend less than $5,000, less than $10,000, less than $15,000, less than $20,000? Add up those numbers, send this to someone else, and if they're even 3 points off, boy, you need to plan your own funeral. Remember, pre-planning puts you in charge. Here at Chapel of Peace, we can help you with this. Give us a call, like, share, and follow.
Johnny and Vince.
Yes.
West Coast Johnny, of course.
Vince, you should add one more. If you're real cheap and you're poor, we can supply you with a cardboard box for $250. We'll throw you in a cardboard box and send you back home.
Yes. We'll even get the free ones from the USPS, the priority.
Say UPS. Shit. Free
Vic,
boxes.
God bless you guys and have a great New Year. Thank you so much, Vic. Same to you.
Thank you, Vic. I appreciate that, brother.
I got Middle Eastern fairy tales coming out of my ears for 30 years. I haven't listened to them for that long. I want absolutely nothing to do with them. Good. Me neither. I don't want to hear nothing. I know, but let's do it. Oh, okay. So about part 2.
Oh, yes, that was Matt.
Matt, yep.
Okay, Matt, let's do it.
That one because I don't want to get thrown off of.
Matt, I haven't forgotten you. I'm going to get back to you.
I just said eBay, YouTube.
I do the same shit. Oh my God.
Joe, pull up GTV flyers on like a Google, you mean? Or is that like a
what is that?
Boomers.
GTV.
Hang on a second. I was looking at baseball stats for the show. GTV flyers. I hope it's not like Blue Waffle.
What the hell's Blue Waffle?
Don't
is that a
Google
thing?
It. It's a nasty thing.
Like
It's
like
very,
nasty sex, like shitting in the mouth and stuff, something like that.
no, it's like diseased female body parts.
Oh God.
This is an anti-Semitic thing. I don't subscribe to this theory, bro.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
mean,
listen. I never fucking tell people what to believe in, but I don't. I'm not like that. I have, to me, I'm anti-Israel at all. I'm not. I don't want to give them millions of dollars, but I'm, you know, well, there's a picture of Big Lenny, the chiseled dude. Which mental institution is Peter Paul currently in? Hopefully none. Hopefully
nah, I
he's
don't think he's
home.
in any. But he belongs in one.
Yeah. Ronan, what's up, buddy? Tom Billington. Who's Tom Billington, Ronan? Ronan is from Ireland. We have
Ronan.
England. We got all over the place here. I wonder if my cat can get a pro card too.
You might be able to. Some classes have nobody else in them, so you put your cat in there, and they'll still get the pro card.
My Goombas. What's up, Chris?
Let's go.
Is that Chris? Oh, is that Chris? The enhanced Chris? I believe it is. What's up, Chris? How the fuck
Is that
are
who
you
that
doing,
is?
brother?
Oh shit!
That's
I can't see shit.
That's, where's the girl that likes? What's the one that did anal with her ex-boyfriend? I forget her name. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope she's not on here watching. She'll be mad at me. What does Gregg think about Trump wanting Greenland? I'm not going to lie. To me, it comes across a bit of sketchy and weird because they already said no previously, didn't they? I believe Denmark, your country, Hoog, has said no. I don't know if there's like some kind of voting system. I know it's coming up to some kind of anniversary where having it as a territory of Denmark, there's supposed to be some kind of recalculation of that. And I think that's why he's talking about it.
But they've been talking about this with America. Obama talked about it. Fucking, I think it goes back to even Reagan. They've been talking about it strategically. It's not like you guys are like, oh wow, we need Greenland. It's just for us strategic. And you guys make out because you're gonna get Scott and you get American protection. I'm just saying because now, especially
out there though. There's been an American military base there for long
right,
time.
but they want to make it into like a fucking, right, because they got to protect us, because especially now that the world is in turmoil and there's already talk that China and both Russia want to get in there. Okay, and if they get in there, it ain't happening. So if Trump's gonna, if Trump sees it's gonna happen, he's gonna take Greenland. Whether I'm sorry, but I just feel like it's a strategic move for our country, and it's not gonna take. It's not like you guys are like, oh my God, we have Greenland. Like, thank God, it's a fucking giant ice cube. What, Joe? What's the fucking population? Like, it's like 600,000 or something. Yeah, something like that. Maybe even 60. I don't remember. It's a very small population.
But it's big geographically. It's
for us, because there's no way that we can. I'm sorry, any other country doesn't understand. But for us as Americans, there's no way we could let China or fucking Russia take that shit over. Because if they do, you're fucked and we're fucked. And then it could lead to bullshit like a war.
But I'm not a big fan of all of this international.
Me neither. But it's escalating. And Joe, there's nothing you could do. If the bully from school tells you, Joe, when you get out of school, I'm going to be waiting for you at outside the school. So.
Yeah,
that if you don't do something, it's going to happen. Whether I just look at it like I don't give two shits about Greenland. To be honest with you, I don't give a fuck. I'm not into ice fishing. I'm not into ice. I'm not into cold. I don't give I hate snow. I don't like anything below it. I'm a guinea, bro. Anything below 80 degrees. My father had a fucking snorkel coat on, for Christ's sake, when he was 80 out. Yeah, he didn't really have a snorkel, but he wore a sweater.
Those were warm. My mother, you have to wear your snorkel. It's freezing out there.
Yeah, well, he didn't really have a snorkel coat. He used to wear a sweater even when it was hot. What I'm saying is, I don't give a shit. But for strategically, if it's gonna, help America, I back whatever Trump wants to do.
Yeah, I just don't.
I have to look at it that way. But do I give two shits? I really don't. You know what I mean? To be honest with you.
Nick saying Arthur Avenue is some of the best Italian restaurants in the city, in my opinion. What's that one with the name with a P it starts with? I forget the name of it. It's kind of a funny sounding name. Harvey's a funny name, he said.
I'm trying to think.
There's Arthur Avenue is excellent.
Yeah, it is, but the problem is
of the Bronx. Yeah.
A block or two over is Savages. You know what I'm saying? So it's like one block in the middle. It's like
Marina Del Rey is nice in the Bronx, though. That area is.
There's some, yeah. I mean, they make great bread and all that shit. You know, yeah, they're known for all that shit, Arthur Avenue.
Trump, aka Israel, wants Greenland.
Okay, you guys with that shit. Oh, Israel, so bad. Israel. I
don't think they're pushing Trump's buttons. I think he's strategically allied with them. I don't think he's their bitch. Don't get me wrong.
No, you got to be kidding me. They suck Trump's cock. If he said to Netanyahu, "Get over here," let me tell you something. When Biden was here, Biden was doing the cock sucking, you know what I mean? But now Trump's like, no, my dick's bigger than all yours. Get over here and suck this dick. Israel has no control over Trump. You're out of here. If you think that, you're misinformed. You're nuts. You're nuts. Without us, Israel's fucking trouble. For nothing.
I don't think that.
I'm tired of all that Jew hate, though. Give me a break with all that shit. What the fuck, man? I'm tired of this.
It really is. And
I'm not Jewish. I don't give two fucks.
Fully through, but I just
the Jew hate is fucking unbelievable. You know what the biggest problem with the Jews is? Jews. You know, when you go into New York City and you got Jews for Gaza, you stupid fuck. They want you dead.
Yeah.
They want all Jews dead. Right from the river to the sea means wipe out all the fucking, everything.
Yeah.
You know. Meanwhile,
take it off the map. Yeah.
You know, not for nothing. Oh, they stole the land. The Jews stole it. No, they didn't. The fucking land. The Jews were living in that land thousands of years. Jesus Christ walked that land. Okay, where were the Muslims then? They didn't exist. Muslims didn't happen for 800-900 years later.
And that was an English colony.
Yeah, I don't want to hear any of that shit. These people are so like they've been brainwashed. Hate the Jews. They're fucking Jews. They're fucking Jews. Like, give me a break with that shit. Oh shit.
Chris in hand. So now which Chris is the real Chris?
Yeah, this is the Chris. Yeah, I don't
you guys are wild today.
Thank you, Chris. You know why? Because look, you know what that is? That's not my urine sample. That's
maximum pump.
Maximum stim. Where's the stim?
Maximum stim. I got
right the yellow. See the yellow? It's pineapple maximum.
Pineapple Gagoya.
Maximum stim. So that's why, Chris.
Maximum.
John
Mancini. I'm doing great, guys. Thanks for asking. Thank you also for the New Year's wishes, both my family, and I truly appreciate you guys. John, you're a fucking sweetheart.
Thank you, John. God bless you. You are. You're a good man.
Greg, we're going to take a quick break.
Yes.
Because we're going to hear from one of our content sponsors. Enhance is the title sponsor, but we're going to hear from one of our content sponsors right now. So hang on.
I'm going to get rid of some of this stim while that happens.
Okay. No problem. We'll be right back after this quick message from Science Subs. 20%, baby. MS, a good timing, Greg.
That was amazing.
Perfect. Man, your dick listens to you. Dick connection. QuenchScienceUps.com. MSM save 20%. Thank you, AJ.
Great stuff. Great stuff, AJ. AJ's the man. I love AJ.
AJ. Different AJ from our AJ, though. This is
it's not the same AJ?
AJ who owns this company.
Oh, I thought it was our AJ over
No,
here.
the AJ here is the one in England. This guy is stateside.
Okay, well, I like him too.
We like them all, yeah.
I like them all.
Victor, have you guys ever used the toilet, did number 2, or look inside the bowl afterwards and feel proud of it? Yeah. You gotta.
I
Right?
wouldn't say I feel proud of it. I feel like not again.
But don't you just feel like you feel like like it's healthy, it's good. You got
The
rid
only
of
time I felt proud of it was when I was in the hospital and I had that fucking gallbladder bullshit and you hadn't shit in a long time because they got you on all these meds and they like tell you got to shit now. You got to try to take a shit, So
yeah,
I went out
I know what you're saying. I had
trusty fleet.
They wouldn't fucking discharge me till I pissed and shit.
Yep.
For my back surgery, and I was like, and my wife's like, trust me, at home. I was like, but they, that's the doctor's orders. Yeah, I did feel proud. Thomas Massey is the only one in that APAC funded. Go figure. I haven't followed politics that much. I know the name, but I can't tell you anything about Thomas Massey. I am so
Thomas
out
Massey's
of it.
a fucking. He's like that other motherfucker that cried. What's his name? I can't stand him. Thomas Massey is a fucking jack. He's a rat fuck, Joe. If he was in the mafia, he would have been whacked a long time ago.
They would have got rid of him.
There's nothing worse than a guy who goes against your own family. If you know what I mean.
He's sitting in the front passenger side. That's the worst seat in the house.
Him, Collins, a few Murkowski, Collins, fucking Rand Paul.
Yeah,
the four of them. Massey, Susan Collins, Denise Murkowski. Yeah, and I was gonna say because I'm thinking of Denise Rutowski. Remember Rutowski? Denise Rutowski, the bodybuilder.
Yes, yeah.
Murkowski, and then fucking Rand Paul. They're real fucks.
Yeah, I hate fucking Rand Paul. I like this dad. I don't like him. Wayne, Joe, Gregg, and Ian is the trio we need. Let's make it. Who's Ian? What am I missing here?
Yeah, I'm missing something too. Who's Ian?
Ian Anderson. We had him on the old fucking.
We did have him on. We talked to Ian Anderson from Jethro Tull.
He was even like, "Why am I on this muscle show? Like, it's not. We're gonna talk about fucking music tonight."
Wait, did he say that? I don't remember him saying that. Did he say that?
Like that? Yeah, I don't know if it was before we started the interview or like when we.
Yeah, but you know what's funny? Everybody was on that show. We were doing podcasts years before Joe Rogan even knew what a podcast was. We called it the radio show, and we had more celebrities.
Yeah.
Even Dave Palumbo says, "How did you guys do that?" We should have, if we would have kept going, bro, forget about it.
Yeah,
we were on TMZ. We broke the story about the Creed, the movie Creed. We had Paulie Burt Young on from Rocky, and he told us coming out with a new movie called Creed.
TMZ screenshot with Paulie's quote, and it says "Fitness R." They call it Fitness RX Radio at the time when we worked for him. Thank you, Wicked. Oh, because Wicked was talking about there was a good show. With Gregg.
Thank you.
This is RAJ from England. Would you kick Amber Heard out of bed for shitting in the bed?
No way. No way.
Strap her to it.
You know what I would do? I'd give her some Fiberlize and make her do another one. No way. I love it. Amber Heard. Now she doesn't look the same right now, but when she was, younger, like a couple of years ago, she was a fucking, bro. She was really good looking for my taste. You may not like I do.
When her and Depp got in trouble they were bringing like dogs home from Australia or something. Remember that whole stupid case? It was like
something like that. Yeah,
she was fucking mint. Yeah,
she was really good looking, man.
Here is your boy Gregg, Charlie.
He changed from Big Bear. Go ahead.
He's been dealing with some health issues of late, but watching my boy Gregg do his thing on Here with Joe makes me smile. Thank you. Hope he do his thing out of trouble. Michigan. He really is a pleasant individual.
He is.
He can be.
He is. Maybe his other profiles are a little bit sketchy, but that one is a good one.
Chris says next week we're doing a birthday park.
Uh-oh.
Buon compleanno. Yeah, definitely.
Feliz compleanno.
Well, buon compleanno is
I know Spanish because he's Spanish, right? Feliz compleanno.
Oh, okay, yeah, but in Italian that's
buona, buona.
Buon. Your birthday. That's cool. Good for you, bro. Don't get old.
That's what I just said. My girlfriend's like, in Spanish, it's Feliz compleanno. My girlfriend understands. You could speak fluent Italian, she'll understand because it's so close. Spanish.
They are.
She knows what they're like. Somebody be sitting like this, and she'd be like, "He's saying that,"
Yeah, no, they are very similar. Okay, and totally understand with Gregg about Joe and Dave with the trolls. Yeah.
Yes.
Listen, we show trolls love too, though. Trolls,
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
They make it fucking funny sometimes.
They don't understand. If they really do, I don't think some hate. I think they just do it because, like, you know what I mean? Then they'll come out with another profile where they suck your dick. So it goes both ways. But they also don't understand that when they're watching. So if you really hate us, don't. Why would you watch? But you're watching. So we love it. Keep clicking, bitch.
With all your profiles too.
Right, keep clicking. Yeah, man.
Here's Charlie Arms. You were wondering where you were. Yes, see, they were wondering where he was at the RX. That's very nice of Joseph Potter. I think he's talking about when he sent Dave the hurricane. So I totally agree. Fun fact: U.S. tax dollars pay for Israel's health care and college for free. You see, me as an American, I think that's wrong. I don't think we should be doing that.
What is he doing? What happened? My brain was not grabbing that.
U.S. tax dollars pay for Israel's health care and college.
Who pays for that?
Us. Like they give us money so they could use that for their healthcare system and to send their people to college for free.
Well, I mean, I don't think that we should be funding anything. Dude, if you found it, Joe Biden's funding fucking like ISIS and shit. You know, so I didn't. You know, like I'd rather fund that. It's not that I don't want to fund anybody's shit.
That money gets used on nonsense.
But if you knew, I mean,
fucking Musk unit back,
hundreds of millions of dollars to go to circumcisions in Zimbabwe. I'd rather fund the Jews going to college than circumcisions in Zimbabwe. Drag queen fucking puppet hour in fucking Mozambique. Do I give two fucks about that? Come on, bro. If you knew the shit that this country's paying for, they once had, just I swear to God, they once had a thing where they were testing the viscosity of ketchup coming out of a bottle. I swear, this is a long time. It's over 20 years ago.
Anticipation.
Dude, you're sitting there like, right, remember that? Anticipation. I'm waiting.
It's making me wait with the Heinz.
But the thing is, Joe, they have fucking, they have like fucking, like, a pimple on a flea. Let's somebody's got to fund that. You know what I mean? Like, and it's never fucking, hey, I'll throw $5 towards that. You know what I mean? It's like fucking hundreds of millions of dollars. So if you think the Jewish people getting a fucking college, it's not that I agree with it, but it's
I
just
disagree with all of these things.
Get in line. That's the way
right. Test.
Right.
They're all
get in line. They should do that for like bald-headed Italian Americans or something.
Yeah, there you go.
That are 60 and over. I'm just kidding.
We need that ketchup and Jewish college money. You can't make a single mother take on the world's fucking problems, man. When there's stuff to take care of the home front, that's right. We'll send trillions to Ukraine while our own die. Well, Hoog he's got the same.
I agree. We say the same thing.
Yeah. I mean,
and
a lot of countries are stupid. They send money elsewhere when they're fucking in debt.
Listen, I don't like to see the people of Ukraine suffer and shit, but your leadership is taking all that money and God knows where it's going. You know what I mean? And
I don't give a fuck.
It's not my fucking right. It's not my problem. But when you're sitting here talking about like Israel and everything, we can go fund that, but you don't want to, like fighting the Hamas.
Yeah.
Just dude, he should have wiped Hamas out. I don't know what dude. It's when they had people, when guys were in jail, right over there, like the Hamas, the Palestinian, the Jesus Christ, spit it out, prisoners that were held by Israel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some of them, I guess, when they were in prison, were starting to like rethink maybe Hamas is fucking not so good.
Yeah.
So when they got on the bus and they got back over to Palestine, they get out of the bus and they're like this, and their loved ones see him. There's Hamas soldiers. You over here on your knees. You over here. Because they hear, he said, like the little trolls here, he was saying in Israel when we were locked up that fucking. So you know what they did? They killed him. He would have been better off. Do you see all them dudes? They show him coming off the bus, get in line, pop, 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 pop. I would have said, let me keep me in jail.
Yeah. Right? Why take a chance, right? They think the guy might be a rat. Yeah, maybe not, but why take a chance?
And Trump would have wiped him out. College kids here, the white college kid. You know what, Joe? There's nothing that pisses me off more than these fucking white women. I'm white, I'm privileged, and I'm white. My white privilege is just, and I'm so disgusted with white people, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here, you stupid fuck. Get out of here.
My white privilege.
Joe, that whole shit, white guilt. I'm white.
Off.
I'm fucking white.
Oh.
I should have been Puerto Rican or black or something. I'm like, what the fuck does it mean? Who cares what you are? I don't give a shit. My girlfriend's Mexican. Get out, Coke, do the leaves, by the way. Cut the grass. Oh, wait, it's winter. But
grass is dead. She got a break.
I'm her slave. Are you fucking serious? I'm her. This is white slavery over this way, brother. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I'm tired of that shit. What? There's something wrong. Joe, what
no.
happened to women in this country? What the fuck is going on?
No. Well, that's it. The worst thing is these middle-aged white liberal women. They're the ones that are making the most annoying noise out there. On
Joseph, the biggest mistake Trump's made that I'm very upset with him about, and if me and him could talk, I'd talk to him about it. The biggest mistake by far is not putting a kibosh to TikTok, because you got every fucking that's liberal. That's a fucking liberal just fester on here. Do you realize that this country funding and all that shit? Get rid of that shit. I'm sick of girls making millions because a girl's hot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, babe, singing a Britney Spears song, "Hit Me, Baby, One More Time." You know,
people want. Listen, I get it because the girl's hot, but what is the thing with them lip singing?
I don't get it.
It's
and
ridiculous.
Going like this, and you know they do their makeup and she's got 1 million followers, and she thinks she's like, you know, I'm kind of like a celebrity now because I have like a TikTok channel. My girlfriend's got a fucking monster following on TikTok.
Really?
You know? Yeah, she's got a huge following on TikTok. But you know, I'm not gonna say her name here because then everybody else gonna go, you know, she gets fucking people already stalking. But I'm just saying, even she knows I have to fucking put the kibosh to that shit, man. What are you doing with the TikTok? I know he said, well, TikTok helped me. That was then. You're not running again, put the kibosh to it. Because it's nothing but that's a liberal fucking cesspool.
It is. And
it's a liberal cesspool. And you men are fucking sick. Just because the girl's hot, let me like and follow, and let me watch every one of her videos. She's just sitting there 7 seconds, not even a whole song, sitting there just singing like this. And she's not even singing. She's mouthing the fucking words. Oh, you guys are.
You know, I don't usually have like the sound on sometimes when I'm just like, you know, and sometimes I'll see like a fucking, you know, nice looking broad, and I want to see what is she saying, and all of a sudden it's like a fucking, it's not her singing it, like you said, it's just a song.
And you know what the worst is, Joe, too.
This is so retarded. Who the fuck cares?
When you get couples too, a guy and a girl are both, or they step back and they do some dance move like this and shit, or the guy's doing it with his daughter, you know, like some fucking, and oh my god, 1 million followers, we got 1 million views on that. You sick fucks watch it, dude. That's why. I now I understand why so many women are lesbians, because you men are sick fucks by fucking promoting that shit. I'm serious. That's disgusting. Look, my childhood friend, I fucking love him. I love him to death. But he was telling me, bro, holy shit, I follow like over 1 million people on Instagram. They're all girls. And I go, well, you don't even know them. Do you know them? No, I don't know. But if I see a hot chick, I'm just like, follow. And I'm like,
I get all these follows, these broads.
Yeah, and you know what? What do you do for a living? I'm like a content creator. What content do you? What's your specialty? What do you? I like mouth sing. You know what I mean? Like the fucking songs, because you're fucking piece of ass. Some guys like, oh, half high. You know what I mean? And they're like over there, like, you know, like and subscribe, you know. She's producing nothing. There's no talent to that.
It is. It's fucking.
Oh my god! And the fathers dancing with their daughters, or you know, like doing that, like fucking dancing, stepping, and then the little teenage daughter. Dad, we're getting so many followers. Oh my god, I'm 13. All the kids in middle school, like I'm a celebrity now. And I'm like,
I would think it would be almost like the opposite. Like the kids' friends would be like, "Oh, your dorky dad's dancing."
No, they love to. Anytime you get hits, they look at you like, because that's the biggest thing now. People,
how many followers?
If you went around to high school kids, what would you like to do for a living? If you could make any money right now, what would you like to? I'd like to be a content creator, like, you know, create content.
Yeah,
it's disgusting. There's no ambition anymore. Fuck that.
Nobody wants to fucking work a fucking day job.
God,
they just want to, like you said, dick off.
Dude, I hate the fucking internet. It's horrible.
It's annoying as fuck. Jimmy makes very good Italian food. Jimmy the Bull.
Yeah, Jimmy. I never ate his food, but I know he does cook a lot.
Paul Till. What up, Paul? When Dave got hit by that hurricane, I never knew that Joe Zapata helped him out. But I do know Frank Seppi rode his bike all the way to Florida to drop Dave and his family off some chicken soup. great guy. Frank Seppi did.
No. He went to.
He brought it to Jimmy when Jimmy had COVID.
Yes, Frank Seppi is
So
a
he's
great
smoking
guy.
around. Okay, he's saying that Frank went from Long Island.
Oh, he's making. Okay, I get it. That was funny.
But Jimmy said that Frank dropped him. You know, hey,
yeah. Frank went. Yeah, he didn't ride a bike. I think he drove his car, but still, he went and got him soup. And Frank Seppi's a great guy. I like Frank Seppi a lot. I think he's a great guy. I get mistaken for him all the time.
Yeah, he's still in great shape. He looks.
I was joking. He's he's like 6'2" or something like that. Fucking good looking. I'm fucking ugly, fucking bald and shit like that. Big nose. But we are guineas.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, he's a paisan. Yeah.
I love Frank Seppi. I wish I looked like Frank Seppi.
Me too.
Unfortunately, I look like Uncle Fester.
My wife wishes she doesn't even know who he is, but if I show her a picture, she'd say, "Yeah."
Ring the bell, Joe. Ring the bell for that one for yourself. That was a good one. My wife.
Straight up trade, 1 for 1. Cheerio boxes too for free baseball tickets. Cheerios.
Oh, Cheerio. Yes.
Cheerio. I know the Yankees had Ferndale milk and the Mets had Dairy Lee milk for the 70s.
Wow, Joe, you're good. You remember that shit.
Yeah. James Armlin, when you were coming up, Greg, who do you identify with? Franco, Danny Padilla, or someone else? Pretty good question.
I liked both Franco and Danny Padilla. Danny Padilla was, I thought, had a better body than Franco. But I liked Franco because he was Italian and all that. I bought into all that shit. And then when you get to know him, he's a fucking dick. But Danny Padilla's a really good guy.
Yeah.
Danny Padilla, I've met a bunch of them. Padilla?
Yeah, is he Italian or Spanish?
No, he's Mexican. I think he's Mexican.
I wasn't sure because sometimes, with the vowel, it could go.
He's short, bro. He's like 5'2".
The giant killer, they used to call him.
Yeah, he only weighed like 160 something. So the same thing with Franco. Franco, they said was 5'4", 5'5". He was not. He was short. He's shorter than me.
In Ohio.
Yeah. Do you remember Joe? Joe, I think you were there. Remember when I introduced him to Alessandro? And he fucking, the first thing he did, I said to Franco, he's Mr. World, Mr. Universe, he won Mr. Italy and Mr. Europe, just like you did. And the first thing Franco said is, "Oh yeah, let me see his abs." And he lifts up fucking Alessandro's shirt.
Why ain't just be a nice guy?
What a dick, bro.
But he was like, he was proud to meet him. It was like, wow, this is the guy I've been fucking looking up to for.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Fucking Alessandro was like, we're Italian, speaking Italian back and forth to each other. We're Italian. We both won Mr. Italy. I'm from Italy to the whole bit. Rosetta was there.
On your Sardinia. Yeah.
I was like, holy Christ. What an embarrassment. Because I told him, hey, listen, this is the guy, Mr. Europe, same shows as you won.
Yeah.
Oh, I've had a million run-ins with that guy. He fucked us a lot. And let me tell you something. When he blows up the fucking water bottle,
he had a ring on.
Yes, he has a ring, and he sits there and goes, this and it pops it. He doesn't blow it up till it pops. That's all bullshit. I give him credit. He does blow the fucking thing up, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and those are fucking.
Yeah, I can't even blow up a balloon. You know what I mean?
ICE agents are trained by Mossad.
Oh God, here we go.
I don't know.
Those rotten shoes, the Mossad.
They're trained by. Listen, the tactics I saw those guys use in Minnesota. That's not Mossad. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. They have better tactics than with these guys. So
they're not trained. Well, now they're training guys that are going to be ICE agents that are just there to protect ICE. They're basically going to be like soldiers that stand there and stop any fucking savages. They're going to start locking people up for that. But they're not trained by Mossad. You're out of your fucking mind. That's it. You people are fucking unbelievable. Dude, I know guys who are ICE. I know federally. My friend has been a Secret Service agent since Clinton. Hillary, matter of fact, Chelsea Clinton had a fucking crush on him. You know what I mean? Because he's a good-looking guy. He was young then, too. Now he's, But I'm saying, he's still... You guys believe all this fucking, the secret got the Jews are running the government. They tell Trump what to... Yeah. Nobody tells Trump what to do, except maybe Mrs. Trump.
There's always there's always a middle that nobody
says.
You gotta, no matter, even if it's something I'm fucking deadly strong on, I always know that there's a little bit of a deviation.
Right. There's the truth. There's this, and then this, and then there's the truth in the middle.
In the middle. It was definitely the protesters' fault. I do believe so, but like I said, I think
the protesters' fault?
Tactics were bad, and he could have.
But I don't.
not had himself in that spot. But because he was, it's not his fault he was put in that spot.
Yeah, but he was also hit more than once by a car. And he was hit to the point where you said he had internal bleeding on his hip.
Yeah.
And he was, which is totally justified. But I feel bad for the girl in a sense that I know some people like, I don't feel bad for her.
I feel bad about anybody
I feel bad because she lost her lip because she listened to, when you got these fucking, Chuck Schumer getting their faces, getting their faces.
If you see anyone from that cabinet,
get their faces, take photos, don't let them drive your car, block them. That's what they're telling them to do. They're not doing that.
No, they're not.
That's like your friend in high school telling you, yo, Joe Matarazzo says that you're a pussy. Joe, you should fight him, Joe. Go over to Joe, punch him in the face. You go fucking punch him in the face.
Yeah, go tell him.
You know what I mean?
Go tell him what you think of that. Yeah.
Right.
Jacob Fry, Jewish. I don't even know who Jacob Fry is.
The mayor.
Oh, okay.
The Mayor Jacob.
Mayor
You know what's funny? I don't know if
um,
any of you watched back when Black Lives Matter was up there burning everything down and all that shit.
Was
Jacob
terrible.
Fry was at one of the Black Lives Matters rallies, and the woman that was the head of Black Lives Matter said, "Get out of here, Jacob. Get out." And everybody started.
Oh, I remember that.
Do you remember that?
Yes,
get out,
that skinny
Jacob.
white
Get
guy.
out. Goodbye,
Yeah.
Jacob. Goodbye. And everybody
He put
started
his
saying
fucking
goodbye.
tail between his legs.
He
and
walked out like
looked-
this. You're the mayor, and you let that fucking pussy.
He looked
pussy,
like a fucking
fucking
jerk.
pussy. You
I
fucking.
remember that.
Yup. Remember that? That was him, Joe.
Same.
Dude, he let a
been
police
around for a while
He
now.
let a police station burn down. This
Yeah.
is why. This is what causes shit like that. It's not the ICE agent's fault, bro. I'm sorry. I don't see it that way. It's not the. Yes,
No.
he could he have, maybe he would have survived that run-in. I think he would have. You know what I mean? I think it would have hit him, but I don't think it would have. But the thing is, you
don't
put him in
know.
that position, right? We don't know.
Maybe her foot got off the gas once she was fucking hit.
Right, but let me tell you something, Joseph. I watched that video, and if you watch it again, the first video that we saw, the very first one, there's two ICE agents over here. There was one going to the car. Then he came around this way, right? If you watch this ICE agent all the way in the back, it looks opposite because I'm looking at the screen.
Yeah.
The ICE agent that was all the way in the back, it was at the truck that first came out. There were two. The one went up to the car, said, "Get out of the car." One of the two went like this and fell on the ground. Do you know why? Because it was all ice, no pun intended, on the fucking pavement. So what if that guy would have went around in front of the car, slipped? She would have ran right on top of him.
Yeah, she would have left tread marks.
Because the people were running, even when they were walking, they looked like Adrian from fucking Rocky when she was trying to ice skate, like this. Hey, yo, Adrian.
Time.
Yo, Adrian, you're pretty good at that. You're pretty good. She's over there skating like this and shit, right? Like and he's going, "Hey, you're pretty good at this." Southpaw. They don't make believe it that anymore.
$20 for 10 minutes. Give me the blades.
Give me the blades.
Craig Velasquez. Joe, that was the most level-headed response I've heard about that. Yeah, thank you, Craig. I appreciate that. And Craig, you can tell Craig, he's an intelligent guy. I don't care which way he leans. He's an objective, intelligent guy. So I treat that as a very nice thing that you said. I agree. It was justified, but could have been avoided. They need better training. Craig, that's bell after bell.
That's true. But you can't listen to me, though. You can't have these fucking people in the Democratic Party saying, "Get out there, go do that shit. Riot. Cause a riot." Like, even remember when Nancy Pelosi even said, "I don't know where there's not uprising in the street and people aren't like rioting in the street." What are you fucking saying? But what if did you ever see Republicans riot? And don't give me that fucking January 6th. Nobody rioted. That was not true. That was not fucking true. First of all, that was Antifa that changed. The guys with the backpacks, the fucking helmets on, and standing there with a shield trying to break a window. That's not no fucking old Trump supporter. None of those guys went to jail, though. It was the fucking old lady, the 70-year-old cat woman, with her husband that's fucking walking around with an American flag. Yeah. Those are the ones that went to jail. It was all fake. That was all bullshit. And don't give me that there was no violence. Not one gun was confiscated. No knives were confiscated. No baseball bats. The only person killed was Ashley Babbitt. And that cop should be in prison because he walked right up to her, went like this, shot her, and then ran back. He's a
Back in the
pussy. He's a
stairwell.
fucking pussy. He should be in jail. And you know what? He wasn't even brought up on any charges. You never see anything about it. That was like that.
Nothing
That's
at
got to
all.
be the
That
only
whole
time-
day was a fucking it was just the whole thing on both sides really just sucked. It
Joe,
was just like, oh fuck, and it's never gonna go away. They're always gonna bring it up.
Joe,
And
if you
it's-
were still a cop,
shit.
and you know as well as I do, you could walk in a bank and some fucking guy has a gun to an old lady's head, says, I'm going to shoot her. Then turns the gun at you and you shoot him dead, right?
Mhm.
You'd still be taken on a rubber gun squad. They take you fucking, you still have to answer to that.
Yes.
Even though it was a totally justified, you're not going to really, you're probably going to get off. But what I'm saying is, it's just that fucking guy was never even answered to it at
On
all.
light duty, and you have to go to a psychiatrist. And
Right. You have to play that game.
I've been on work when the cop was killed, and we had to go. We were all of us were considered on light duty till we got cleared by the psychiatrist.
Right.
Just
But
because we're in a field team when the cop got shot and killed in then '93. You know,
But Joe, that guy did there was nothing. It was like this. Okay, killed her. Bye. That was the biggest farce ever. And they had Nancy Pelosi saying, I did all that. You know, I got all that going. It was all bullshit. So I don't want to hear it. You've never seen Republicans or you've never seen fucking conservatives march and flare up like that ever. Nowhere. It doesn't happen. It's always the left. And they're psychos and they get violent. And then Antifa runs in and ruins everything because they are the ones. Oh my God!
Shit though, they're fucking.
Joe, they're the guys that hung out in the library when you were in high school, and you know, like they're the fucking pussies. You know, they're the rejects that couldn't. You know, they're still pissed that you got the cheerleader. You know, the homecoming queen, and they had to go like with their boyfriend somewhere else or something. You know, they were all the rejects. If you ever saw what those guys look like, I saw one get he was like a tough guy throwing shit at cops, and the cops finally got him. He started crying, please, don't hurt me, like that. It was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no, they're fucking. Yeah, they're all fucking.
It's the same thing, by the way. I don't. There was remember when in a Russian, was it a Russian church or something like that? Some fucking Muslims went in there and fucking shot everybody up, and then they got out of there, and the Russian soldiers chased them. Russian cops. They got the one guy in the woods. They had body cam on. And the guy was crying, please, no, please. Yeah. And they were beating his shit. Oh, now you're crying. Why? Because you don't have your gun anymore, right? Because you're about to get your fucking ass. The Russian soldiers were throwing him a beating, and he was begging him like this, like a bitch. Please don't get your feet, please. You just killed all these women and children and fucking poor people in a fucking church. But now you ain't got your gun, so you're not a tough guy, right? Now you're begging for your life. Please.
Now you surrender. Yep.
They're all pussies. Every one of those Antifa are pussies. They're pussies.
Yeah.
They're pussies. They're fucking pussies. And none of those Trantifa, they're not one's a tranny. There's not one that's a tranny. They're fucking confused.
Hey, guys.
They're rejects. Yeah. They're rejects. Joe, they're not, some of them aren't even gay. They're fucking, I'm a woman, but I like other women. So I'm a trans woman who's a lesbian. Get the fuck out of here. And then
attention seekers. That's what they are.
And then they date girls that you and I wouldn't even look at. Some 600-pound fucking. That's my girlfriend right there. And I'm like, holy shit.
See attitude. You going to Gregg's dinner party? We were talking about this right before we went on the air. Bring Trevor. Spin Trevor over the barbecue. I don't know if I'm going to go or not. I want to try to make. Trevor's the guy at the radio station.
Oh, Trevor. I'm sorry.
The guy who picked up the phone when you called. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it. Sundays are tight for me over here, but it sounds like it's gonna be a great old.
Yeah, if you can't, we'll do something when the weather gets warmer too. I mean, I'll have something
in the igloo. It sounds like. Gregg, we're gonna go to a commercial break now.
Yes.
I'm gonna run back to backs only because I want to make sure we get these all on, and one's only a short one. So we'll be back in a minute and 36 seconds. Hang on.
I hope I see some nice asses. Wink, 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 wink.
You will right this second, but in a minute.
Guys, Bolus is finally here, and dropping any pretenses, this is the book that I needed when I got started, plain and simple, with contributions from subject matter experts like Yanushik, over 200 scholarly references, and my own practical experience coaching and consulting guys who use growth, and having actually used every pharma product, most of the bioidenticals, and a bunch of generics from blue to gold tops. I'm confident that this book delivers. Spanning themes ranging from its basic effects to practical use to hard theory for the nerds, I know that Bolus is a one-of-a-kind book on RHGH for bodybuilders. People serious about fitness can read this. Anti-aging practitioners, doctors, and chemists will pore over this for years to come. Really, it's the only GH book that you'll ever need. And most people do need it because from what I can tell, there's not a lot of good info out there right now. Not like this. This is just a different animal. So I invite you to purchase this high quality print textbook first for your consumption and then for your library to have as a guiding light to forge forward in your bodybuilding and fitness journey. Bolus can be purchased now on Amazon.com and Amplitude.com.
HGH and TNA.
TNA, baby.
We got them covered.
I'm ass and legs all the way. By the way, Joseph, I can go till 5 because we're gonna eat something. She said the person hasn't got back to her, so she's not gonna mail out the box.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I can. I
gotta cut out early. We'll cut out early. So I wanted to squeeze those two in. I didn't.
Yeah, 5. She said 5 o'clock because we'll grab something to eat. So me and her are gonna go run at around 5ish. So, but
right.
She said the person hasn't gotten back to her, so she's not mailing it out.
Yeah, mail it until you get your fucking shing, man. You gotta get fucking paid. If you guys have any questions, the HGH book, they do ship overseas. Somebody had DM'd me. I don't know if they want me saying who it was, but I'll just keep that between us. And yes, I touched base with Cormac, who's the author, the guy that's on the video. They do ship worldwide through Amazon and his website, amplitude.com, if you do reside overseas. Greg, the poor donkey is probably calling ICE too. Is that the one that your mother-in-law was riding?
Yeah, right. No, she doesn't want. The donkey won't call ICE because he doesn't want to. He or she doesn't want it. The donkey doesn't want her back there because she doesn't want her sitting on her fucking back. We're talking about my mother-in-law. She sends a picture of her sitting on a donkey and shit like that over there in Mexico. I'm like, holy shit, they're with the times.
With the these schools in Italy are still on donkeys, so
I know that. Isn't that fucking crazy? You go to the mountains of like Naples and shit, they're still like,
yeah,
and they believe that if you got sick, it's because somebody put the maloiki on you, right? Because my mother, they still believe like, you know, like, oh no, you're sick because somebody like the evil eye, and I'm like, nobody give nobody no evil eye. If that was the case, you know what I say to them? I say to them all the time. Well, if that was the case, then Donald Trump would be dead because you know how many people would fucking like, you know, give him the evil eye, like if they had that power. And you know, she says, no, but you don't understand. He's got people protecting him that can stop the evil eye. And I'm like,
more power than the evil.
Yeah, forget it. Like you're out of your fucking mind. You know what I mean?
It's a good old wives' tale, though. The whole
yes, it is. They still believe that rolling the egg, you know, like smoking some shit and it's blowing in your face and spitting on like that. And I'm like, get out of here with that.
Some female bodybuilders get paid well to do that.
Joe, listen, I swear to God, when I first started dating my girlfriend, she was like really fucking like, you know, she believed all that shit her parents taught her, you know, like all that, like the egg, you roll the egg on. Yeah, one time we were driving, her and I, and she took like a fucking carton of eggs and threw them out the fucking window. And I'm like, what did you just do? And she said, I was rolling the egg on because I feel like somebody got me, because, you know, she wasn't feeling good. She had a little bit of a cold. Yeah. She said, I felt like, somebody got the eye on me. So I used the eggs and I'm like, you just threw out a fucking dozen eggs. Are you fucking out of your mind? This is a long time ago.
The price is all high.
Well, that was back when they were cheaper, but still, you know, I wanted to kill her. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I told her, she's afraid that if you open them up, there's going to be blood in there. And I'm like, well, a little dot of blood sometimes is from a young, and she's, no, there's going to be blood because, you know, I rolled it on me and, you know, and I'm like, so you threw it the whole dozen?
See, different cultures are similar, though, right?
Well, now she's like, oh my God.
And the Maloiki, you know, it's similar things.
Yeah, the old school Guineas believed in that shit, but now she knows better. I mean, she doesn't think that shit anymore.
January 6th, the thing with the witch in Italy. I forget forget there's some Italian phrase for it, but it's the good witch, though, and it's every January 6th. Epiphany, but there's another name also.
The Bruja.
The I was doing a great job. I mean, if they're getting rid of people that shouldn't be here, then yeah, I agree. I think
they're doing a great job. It's very hard for them to do that shit. When you got savages fucking throwing shit at you, they get doxxed, their fucking whole families. The first thing that happened when that guy, when that ICE agent, shot her, they put his family's info all over the internet. Go there, go to his house. Do you think that's fair to his children?
Come
on, man.
Awful. Because you're gonna get some fucking guy who's Ubats that's gonna go and fucking do something stupid there, They want you to repeat that word. Oh, the racist. Okay, Gregg don't even entertain the word racist. They must use it, therefore they should be ignored.
Dude, I don't use that word.
It's very racist, Gregg, because they show you the same type of people in different countries. It's different
Joe,
that are committing.
That word racist has no power with me at all anymore. It's gone. It's a word that's just it's like a
fried wolf. It
means like nothing now to me. I don't think of anybody. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. Yeah,
Good for you.
Everything. I don't. It has no power with me.
Yep. Gregg, can you bring on your friends from your stories? This is Malcolm. Hey, Malcolm. I hope everything is
Malcolm,
okay.
What's going on?
Hope you went to that birthday party and had a good time. First of all, like partner Paul, the 500-pound meatball friends, the fat chick who stunk, the strippers who gave you an STD, the 2 chicks from Golds.
Well, what's funny? Well, I haven't seen the 2 chicks from Golds, Joe, would be.
Oh, those are the ones with the throw up.
I was 21. Oh, wait a minute. I was 21.
Were they older than you?
I think one was 18, the other was 19. You're talking they'd be 60-something years old. They're old ladies now. And no offense, but the Mexicans don't age too well, some of them. You know what I mean? The ladies. The girls. I love Spanish chicks. So no, if you're out there and you're Spanish, don't take this wrong. But you got to admit. They fucking peak when they're like 15, 16 years old, bro. They're like a ripe fucking tomato. You know what I'm saying? Like a red fucking, you don't see too many of them that they're in their 60s. You look like, they look like Mama from the Addams Family. You know what I'm saying? The gray hair, it's all, and it's
my hair.
Well, you look even better, dude. They get the fat body and then the skinny legs like SpongeBob.
They get like the ass in the front. And then
their ass is flat in the back.
Yeah, but then they get like the fupa. They get that fupa in the front.
We get like my mother-in-law, where you got these big back tits. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
With the bra strap.
You're like, which one is your tits in back are bigger than the ones in front? But so I can't obviously get the only person I could bring on. Well, the 2 fat guys. Matter of fact, if you want to read,
and
right here. Okay, if you get the Muscle Sport Mag, you could actually get this particular issue. I'm sure if you ask Joe.
Yeah.
Okay. And in this issue, I talk about one of the stories. Okay, it's a phenomenal story, by the way. And there's one of them down there with me and Melly Mel. Now he doesn't look that big there, but trust me, he's very big. But he's 500-something pounds. But he's still one of my
pictures of him where he looked heavier, but he's
heavy.
His face looks like he's like a muscular dude.
No, you know what? Because he looks
that Mitch with you personally.
He's the one. Well, the other one is there's a fat bastard and a fat fuck. You know what I mean? A fat fuck. A fat bastard's like an Italian guy. He's got the hair. He's a good-looking guy, but he's fat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a fat fuck is like. You know? One's a fat fuck, the other's a fat bag. That's a fat.
Mitch is a fucking sweet guy, though.
Yeah, he's a great guy. But I mean, like,
nice guy. Yeah.
You get up out of the chair and you can smell butt. You know what I'm saying? You can smell ass. Like, Jesus Christ, you know what I mean? Because those cheeks haven't been opened and gotten hair in years. But this one is different. This one's like, he keeps his hair groomed, and if he accidentally like my sneaker one time touched his, and he's like, "Oh, you fucking stepping on my fucking sneaker," and he starts this shit and wiping it off. His sneakers are pretty. When he goes home, he takes his sneakers off. He puts them in a box and then he puts them up on a shelf. You know what I mean?
Shoe trees in them too.
Yeah, he might. I don't know. I think he's got the paper in there, but not the. But Joe, he's a Jet fan, so he's a huge Jet fan. The Rangers. So he'll wear the green. He'll wear the green tracksuit because he's a guinea, right? He wear the green tracksuit and have the sneakers that match the tracksuit. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's a real Ginsey. And he's from, dude, he's from Bensonhurst. He's Bensonhurst Brook. He still lives there. I go to his house. Him and his girl made like the death by chocolate. Like first of all, we ate so much Italian food. You know the kind where you can't move, Joe? You're like this. If I move one foot, I'm going to die. I got to just sit here. So me and my girlfriend, we're sitting there like this. And his girl comes out with this fucking giant fucking death by chocolate cake. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. And you're like, you don't want any? And I'm like, I can't even eat. I couldn't eat one crumb or I will split. Yeah. They're over there. She opens up a big bag of like the Hershey's, the little, the kind you give it out on Halloween, the little. She dumps them. She dumps them in a fucking thing. And him and her go to town in an arena, and she's like 5 foot, 300 something pounds. He's fucking, but I love him.
I love that. Eating that,
But Joe, he gets girls out the ass. He's big, but he's one of those guys. He's got the nice hair. He's good looking. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. He said he has
big. Right. Yeah. Drives the big Cadillac and shit.
Yeah.
Where the other ones, and combs his hair with a pork chop. You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't on Family Guy, the guy with the tuba when Chris is walking. Same thing with that.
I never watched Family Guy. I don't know where I got that from. Might have been a Little Rascals or something.
No, that's an old thing. Yeah, but Family Guy used it in one of their skits. But that is an old. I think was it Wimpy on Popeye used to play that.
Oh shit! What's it? Can I get a hamburger today? And I'll gladly pay you back on Tuesday.
I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
Yes. Remember that? That's great shit.
Anthony Zanaboni, what's up? How about Dave calling out Joe Zapata to kick off after hours? Hope he's ready to see Big Joe on Sunday. It was
squashed immediately. As a matter of fact, if you watch that show,
it was a nothing to begin with.
It wasn't Joe, and if you watched it. Joe, if you watch that show again, you guys, you'll see where after Dave says that, you'll see Dave like this looking down and he's texting, and he was texting with Joe's about it. So that shit, if the troll is here watching Joe and I right now, and you're like, I did that. It didn't go anywhere. Nice try.
Son of Sammy Davis. Hi, Nick.
There he is.
Hey guys, what's your thoughts on the famous situation where the Yankees pitchers? This one was great. Fritz Peterson and Mike Public. They traded. This is a true story, folks. In the mid '70s, right? I think it was.
I remember when it happened. I remember it happening.
They must have been like swingers or something to begin with. It doesn't just happen out of the blue. You don't just one day go, "Hey, I got an idea. What do you think of this, pal?"
Well, I could let me use it in a little bit more of a modern term. Supposedly. What's his name there? Fucking Matt Damon said that his wife has a crush on fucking what's his name there? J-Lo's ex-boyfriend. What's the hell's his name there? Fucking the Red Sox fan. Ben Affleck.
Oh, Affleck. Yeah.
So they were good friends. They're real close friends. And he said, I swear to God that if my wife and I broke up, she would want to go with Ben Affleck because she has a crush on her. Now let's say Ben Affleck's girl had a crush on fucking what's his name? I almost called him Johnny Damon, Matt Damon. Let's say one day they're like, look, your girl's hot.
I got an idea.
Yeah, let's swap. And that's exactly what happened. They swapped wives and families. You gotta remember that this is the key. They both had kids. So when they swapped,
it's one with the mothers, I'm assuming, right?
Right.
That's the weird part. If you're just doing it with the couple, it was like that Odd Couple episode when Felix met Gloria, the flashback. Mitzi, go with me, Gloria. You're gonna be with Felix wants to switch. The blind date, but not after you have children. Now it changes things a little. But
I mean,
I'm surprised that George Steinbrenner didn't cut both of them because he was like kind of an old fashioned. He didn't like a lot of weird things going on. He wanted.
I got to be honest with you, Joseph. I'm not sure. I remember it happening. I was, old enough to remember all that. I remember when it happened. It was the craziest thing. But it might have been just before Steinbrenner bought the team. It might have been before 70. I think George Steinbrenner bought it 70, something like that.
Yeah,
it might have been just before that.
I don't think he would approve of that. The boss.
No,
he would not approve of that.
It was fucking crazy, bro.
Old-fashioned fucking crotchety guy, you know.
Oh, I loved him. I wish he was still
Best,
alive today.
best owner in baseball.
Oh, Nick, you see that fucking bullshit bullshit thing they just did? Wow, we got some fucking picture. I never even heard of him. You know, it's actually David Weather's son.
Sleep on that guy.
Yeah,
the
but
left-hander, he could start, he can middle.
You've heard it, you knew of him? You know what? You're a National League guy, so you might know. David Weathers, who was once a Yankee pitcher.
He's like Ryan Yarborough. He's very similar, but he's younger. And I
But the
love
thing is,
Ryan
he gets.
He's
Oh, me
very
too.
good.
Ryan
He's a
Yarborough
good-
once didn't he win the
he's a-
fucking Cy Young or second in Cy Young?
No.
When he was with Tampa Bay, I think he was second in Cy Young or something like that. Yarborough, he was good.
You're thinking of the lefty who was with the Padres there.
No, I'm telling you, I think Yarborough one year was like second in the running.
Yarborough was like the fifth year over there. He was like a spot starter, an opener of some games.
Yeah,
you're
but now with
you're thinking
no,
of
but now
the
with
guy
Tampa
won the
Bay,
something in the AL and
I know who you're thinking of. You're thinking of what's his name who pitches for the Dodgers. Just pitched in the World Series.
Yeah.
Oh, for Christ's sake. I know you're talking about. He was a free agent last year, and then he signed with the Dodgers. No, but I'm saying Yarborough was a starter, and he fucking, I think, Nick, you're going to have to look this up. Nick will find us out.
But that Weathers kid, I think that's a nice, you know.
It's just that he gets hurt a lot.
But listen, he's not a game changer, but he's a good addition. He's a good depth guy. And I think and if the Mets give Kyle Tucker $50 million a fucking season, I don't care if it's for one or two, they're fucking retards, bro.
Well, because then they're killing it.
Worth fucking even 20
No,
million.
are they talking about that, Joe? $50 million?
Yes. Yeah, 50.
And then you got the other fucking Maluka. Oh, no. Then you're never going to be able to get anybody else between him and Soto. That's ridiculous. That's too much money. Nobody's worth that much right now.
No.
That's more than Aaron Judge gets a year.
I don't give a fuck about this 4-time All-Star shit. Plus, he's going to have to learn how to play left field because Soto's in right. I don't listen. The Mets are going to suck this year. Don't fucking sign somebody just to shut the fucking Twitter fans up.
Listen,
Stop.
he would be a great acquisition for the Mets, but not at $50 fucking million. That's insane. That's too much money. That's more than Aaron Judge makes, and he's not even close to Aaron Judge.
There's no starters. Why fucking? You know you're taking a step back this year. You know it because you got rid of all of those other fucking names. You traded or let them walk.
Right.
You got to eat this year. This is the year you wait to see how the pitching develops with these three young guys.
I'll tell you what. Get rid of fucking Lindor because his fucking wife is in with Mandami. But
oh yeah, that's right.
Get somebody good for him.
I got on my short.
Oh boy.
I got a
He's a great player.
I think they should trade him because
you could get something really good for him. A package to change the team.
Yeah, and I don't think the team's ready to win now. So
Plus, I don't think if you're already married to Soto for a long time. Okay, Lindor and Soto don't get along.
They would not do that move, knowing what they know now. Because now it seems like they are committed to some kind of low-cost youth, and then hopefully make a splash with a Scooble kind of guy.
No, but Soto and Lindor don't get along though. Supposedly, there's like who's got the bigger dick, and that's a problem in the clubhouse.
That is, you can't have that. And Soto's going to win out because he's the new one with the longer-term deal.
Oh yeah. Plus,
and he was
I can guarantee you, if you threw Lindor in a package with somebody else, maybe, and you might be able to pry a screwball off of Detroit because Lindor's.
If he walks and he's with a Boris guy, he's going to hit.
Is he a Boris guy?
Yes. I don't want him to trade for him now and then he fucking leaves. Trade these young guys and they have some good young arms, some good young outfielders. Dump the burger bun and eat the meat. I don't know what Wendy served.
Joe, I'm sorry, I got to pee really fast, really bad. Too much. When I drink that shit, I'm listening. No, I hear you. Go ahead.
Go pee. Burger bun. We were talking about that on me and Anthony were talking about that on the radio the other night. the McGriddle is finally coming to the UK. Is that one of the breakfast menu, AJ? Right in McDonald's. Donnie, it's Saturday Night Fever was released. That movie. Have you eaten 2 slices of pizza on top of each other? Lenny's Pizza. How many? Tony, how you doing? How many? 2. Give me 2. Yes. I lived about a mile from Lenny's Pizza. It only closed about a year or 2 ago. It was been open forever. It had a big picture behind the counter that was taken during the filming of Staying Alive, which was weird because that wasn't in Brooklyn. The scene where Stallone makes the cameo where Tony's walking in Manhattan and they bump into him, turns around, he's got a fur coat on and sunglasses. They were the 2 of them. It was a big picture behind Lenny's. I don't know why they didn't get one from Saturday Night Fever there with him at the counter. But yes, we did do that, me and my friends in Brooklyn. I was, what was that, 1979? I was 12. So yeah, we were like, that movie, and some of it, Phillips Dance Studio was like a couple of blocks from my house. We were, did you do 2 slices of pizza after Tony Mannero did it at Lenny's?
Were you talking to me?
Yeah. Did when you saw Saturday Night Fever when Tony eats the 2 slices from Lenny's? Did you do a stack like that?
No, I never did that. I don't think I did. I don't remember.
Yeah, we did it. Yep.
Hey, but it kills it for me. I enjoy I like to savor it.
You know
I mean,
we only did it because he did it. You know, he had
Right.
to try it because he was our hero. You know.
I remember that. Oh, you hurt my hair.
Oh,
You hurt my hair. Remember his father went Biff?
Yep.
Oh, you hurt my hair.
Son of Sammy. Joe, it's bullshit that I can become a member on this. What? Joe, it's bullshit that I can become a member on this channel. I paid to support Gregg on Joe Zapata Show. I'm a member there, but I don't have the option to. How is there what's a membership thing? I don't know what that means.
I don't know. Yeah. What is
Subscribing, you mean?
Who? Oh, what is that, Nick?
Yeah, that's Nick. Nick,
Hey,
I'm not
it's
sure what you
Gregg
mean.
on Joe Zapata Show. I know nothing. Nick, I don't even know anything about that. Like Joe Zapata show thing. I have no idea.
If you subscribe,
I'm a little lost.
It's not like it's Patreon where you have to pay for content. I don't know how that works. Nick, you're invited to everything in my fucking.
Yeah, I don't. Nick, I don't know anything about
Yeah,
Joe getting any kind of like membership thing. I don't know anything about that. That's something that Joe does. I'll ask him about it. I don't know anything about that stuff. You gotta remember, I'm like really bad with this. Not good.
With
But what happened? Something happened? He got turned down or something for something?
I don't know, Nick. I don't know. Explain. Let me know.
Yeah,
We'll fix it. It's all flyers on who's behind everything. That was that website that he sent me. But I don't subscribe to those things. I don't trust the source. Is what I'm saying. On either side, I think the far right's are nuts, and the far left is.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Fighter in the wind. Good evening for me. Hello. What's up, pal? Are you in Europe?
What's going on, brother?
All factual. Possibly you're right. I don't know. I don't follow these things that much to say what's right or what's wrong. I don't know. Ronan, what up? 1/2 of the British Bulldogs. Talking about, oh yeah, the British Bulldog when Davey Boy Smith he became a solo fighter. He got like fucking really. He died of a heart attack. Abby. He was ridiculously built.
I don't remember. I never watched wrestling, to be honest with you. I did for a little bit with my son when he was a little boy.
Yeah.
But he watched it, but I didn't. Yeah, I didn't fucking. I never got into that.
We had a lot of fun.
Joe, I think that fucking thing that I sent you with Bruno Sammartino, I think that's the same.
I gotta look at that still. You know what,
Joe? You know why? I don't think we're in it though. They
this.
might have cut you when I added that motherfucker.
I have to look. I was out.
That was right there. That was the same car. Joe, they show him coming out of that.
Yeah, I gotta look through. I gotta look at it. A zip on it. Joe, I disagree. I had to jack up a pimp for trying to run me over. But, hey, listen, you got to do what you got to do. I got no problem with that.
Were you with his hoe?
With hoe, I jumped out of the way because I didn't want to get hurt. a pussy. Ronan, wrestler from the 80s, had to retire early due to Dave, you talk now. There was the two British Bulldogs. The shorter guy was the Dynamo Kid or something. He had like a fucking weird name. And Davey Boy Smith was the bigger one. Thoughts on Gregg Plitt? He was an OG. I know what Gregg Plitt is. I've spoken to him. What he did was fucking retarded. He's the guy.
That's the guy that got hit by the car, train.
Filming a thing for a supplement company that he was a sponsored athlete for. Greg, when I worked at MD, I spoke to him on the phone to do a fucking cover feature on him, and he was not exactly a Rhodes Scholar, if you will. Being nice, the guy, listen, he had a great physique. He was popular. He had chicks up the yin yang, I'm sure, good looking dude. But if you're trying to outrun a train, why can't you do it from the side of the train? You don't have to be in front of the train. I don't know.
See, speaking of that, can I just say one thing about that Ice Agent again? I think what everybody thought is that girl wasn't moving. So I think when he was filming and he came around the car, I don't think he had any idea that she was going to go like this, because she wasn't, until the girlfriend kept going, go,
baby, drive. Yeah.
Right. And I think that he had no idea, or he wouldn't have walked in front of that car like that. I think he thought this girl's going to stay here and they're going to pull her out, because the other guy came over to pull her out of the car.
So I think
that wrong place, wrong time, wrong spot.
Yeah, and the girlfriend was fucking hot, bro.
What?
Beautiful, that fucking.
You're kidding, right?
Listen, I am the biggest fan of lesbian porn. When I see shit like that, it makes me fucking. I'm like, that's not the one that I jerk off to.
Wait. Are we talking about the same person?
I'm joking.
Oh, okay. I was going to be like, holy shit.
Has the fucking marine haircut. I don't
know.
What a guy at that point. Why
you might as well, dude. You might as well go fuck a dude if you like that shit. That's horrible.
That guy.
And she was acting all tough, like, yo, what's up? She was acting all like, yo, you want to go? You want to get? She was like,
and
that.
They act like fucking ghetto and shit. These white broads with the buzz cut. Yo, get the fuck. Go fucking stick a zucchini up your twat, you fucking shit. So yeah, Gregg Plitt. I mean, it was terrible. It was a tragedy. The guy had
I remember that.
But yeah, we had him on a cover a lot for fitness.
I remember Steve Blackman. Wow, Gregg Plitt died. I remember that. I remember that. He was very upset too.
He was, yeah, because he was friendly with him. He knew.
Yes, he was a nice guy, Gregg Plitt. Yep.
Like I said, he was on the phone. We were doing an interview about his certain routine, and it was like pulling teeth. It was.
I remember Blackman. Gregg Plitt.
Like, I do 3 exercises for my whatever biceps. Okay. What's the first one? Okay, give me sets and reps. I said, this is how, and now I'm doing, the article after I got the info. And so he only names 2. So I said, all right, that's 2. Third exercise. He goes, maybe I just do 2 then. I said, we'll go with it. Like I said, it was like,
I just throw anything in there. Yeah, dumbbell curls.
Yes. You think people, I'm like, oh. I'm gonna have Gregg Plitt arms if I do his workout.
Yeah, really. I mean, it's just, I hate to tell you guys, but they do the same shit.
It's all nonsense. Megan, here she is, Mrs. J. The Olympics are coming up in Italy, Greg.
Yes.
The Olympics. She's a Summer Olympics winner.
I love the Summer Olympics.
I like the fucking volleyball, the beach volleyball. Those tall girls with sand.
Oh, I love tall girls, tall, skinny. Love them.
I like that.
I don't like short girls.
Cunningham in the WNBA. She's a rock star. She's my new favorite girl. I want to lick. She is.
I like what's her name, but she's
great personality on Twitter and stuff. She's hysterical.
The blonde you're talking about, right?
Yes. A tall blonde.
I like
the dildo hit her and she's going, ow, like she was laughing.
She should have like
dildos and she was cool.
She should have
she's
caught
the
it
one that beat that girl up that fouled who's the little brunette that's the superstar there. The one that was hurt all year last year.
I know I liked her, but she started
Indiana Fever, yeah.
I can't believe I forgot her name. Holy fuck, I love her. But you know what the problem is? She started that like Black Lives Matter after you fucking got your ass kicked by fucking that savage. What's her name?
That way for people like me. Yeah.
Oh, please. Okay,
But
you lost me now.
How odd Sophie Cunningham.
Caitlin
Clark.
Caitlin Clark.
Yeah. Sophie.
I think she's cute. She's
fraud. She's good looking. Yeah. She's got
cute too.
She's
but
flat.
And it was funny you called her little. I think she's 6 foot or 6'1" or something.
Yeah,
no?
but you know what it is? She's a guard. So
yeah, and she's but that when she started that black dude, she's by far she's like the female Wayne Gretzky of basketball.
She at the first year, right, when she was a rookie, she never said a fucking word of politics. I was like, this girl's a genius. Whoever is like her agent or PR schooled her well. Stay out of it. Just play, smile, take pictures, sign autographs, and fucking do your thing. Let all the other ones talk. You be smart and just be a great basketball player. And then that off season, they paved the way for people like me who wouldn't be able to.
Meanwhile, it was Reese, whatever her name is, something Reese, not Mason Reese. The other one. Whatever it's Reese. She used to fucking elbow her in the fucking face and shit, and they were like fucking white bitch and all that stuff. And then she's like, oh, Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
She doesn't even hit the rim on some shots. She's awful. All she does is get rebounds because she misses every shot. Angel Reese.
Angel
LSU and Iowa, and they played each other, and she was doing this to her, saying, "We got." Yeah.
But meanwhile, Caitlin Clark, that bitch can shoot from mid-court and fucking score. She just doesn't miss. She's like Wayne Gretzky, but you know what? Get hurt, and then she quit. Didn't she go to Europe and shit like that and play over there?
No, she got hurt. She missed almost the whole year, and then Sophie Cunningham got hurt a little after that.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Megan, what does Megan have here, Greg? Greg, I just want to let you know Nathan is currently in negotiations to do a book with Chuck Zito. Makes us appreciate working with you so much. These guys want so much money.
Megan
Zito, very famous Hell's Angels.
I know Chuck. I was just with him at a boxing thing.
Fucking New York guinea, like us.
He's a really good guy. You could talk to him. He'll talk your ear off. He's a really good guy. I remember me and Bob Bonham, he was getting a back rub with no shirt on with some chick, right? And me and Bob Bonham were just sitting there, and he was just talking. Me and him were just talking, But I was just at a boxing match with him. I wasn't with him. We there, and then me and him sat and talked a little bit.
He's a strong. He's older now, but he's still a strong, scary.
Still wearing that leather jacket, Joe.
Yeah, I wouldn't fucking.
That thing's his man, that's his like insignia, whatever you call it.
Yeah, his signature.
Yeah, signature. Nobody's gonna fuck with that though.
600,000. No, it's like 60,000. Which one was that? What am I?
Oh, he's talking about this. Yeah, okay, but that's Hoog, you're making my argument even better, right? You're making my argument for 60,000 fucking people.
That's right. I mean, very small.
Right. So that's
I like those Alaskan-looking dudes too. Those are Bering Strait people.
Listen, I get everything wrong. I'm a guinea. I get everything wrong. I call people by the wrong names, So, but I knew it was with a 6 and an O. So, all right, so 60,000 instead of 600. That you're making my argument even better.
Yeah,
for 60,000 on an ice cube. I mean, it's not like Trump's going to go there and start fighting like Denmark. That's not happening. He doesn't want to do. He's going to give money, but he's going to also see. You're going to get a lot out of it because you're going to get security out of it if America has that spot.
Hey, Greg, does Greenland come with trannies?
I don't know. I've never been there.
It's a very small amount. There might be one or two. There has to be at least one.
Listen, it has to be. They have to look good, bro. When you guys think trannies like, call me ma'am. No. If you sort of want to say, and let me just tell you something. Without me throwing guys under the bus, because I'm not like everybody else. There are guys who talk about that shit on Andrews, and they've been there, and I've seen them with them, and I know, I can throw stories too. So, let's just say that. They're not girls. I could show you, and you would be not for nothing, but they're hotter than your girlfriend. So you'd be shocked. You would never know, never ever know.
I've seen.
It's not like it's not like what you see in porn, and it's not like what you see on fucking TV. It's nothing like that. It's not those things in fucking Portland. Like I'm a woman. You know what I mean? That's not
baby fucking the baby.
You wouldn't even know.
Fucking wackos. Greenland is like Alaska. Yep, exactly. It's like they look like the Eskimos. I'm sick of being a Red Sox fan. The cheapest owner is Bregman went to the Cubs because the Sox didn't pay. Tough deal because you traded away.
Yeah, but
You made the what's his name become the DH.
Devers.
You brought Rafael Devers. Thank you.
Devers.
You, which he was a fucking crybaby anyway. But if you didn't bring Bregman in, then the Devers thing probably doesn't happen, and he's still a member of the Red Sox. I got
to tell you something. They're this close to getting what's his name, Don Bichette.
Oh yeah, Bo Bichette. Yeah, I saw.
They're going for Bo Bichette now. If they get Bo Bichette, I'm not going to be happy. Okay, because Bo Bichette's a monster with the bat, better than Bregman. He's probably the second best hitter in baseball behind. I mean, average wise.
Yeah.
Than Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge had he dropped and he was having a bad year, got hurt and all that shit, and still hit 50 with being hurt and missing games. He still hit 53 home runs and batted 332. He was in the 370s and 380s for most of the years.
Yeah.
I think at the All-Star break, he was almost 370. He was like in the 368 or 365. You know, the guy just was a hitting machine.
Oh, he was a fucking monster last year. You gotta go, so I'm gonna just go through these really quick.
I'm just gonna take her to get food. That's all.
Yeah, no, Piatini Cafe by Osteria. You love that place, Joe. Oh, that's the one on Arthur. I knew it was something with a P. That's like one of the
Nick, I'm still not sure about that whole with the show and all that stuff. I'm still not sure what that means. I don't know anything about getting money for any special thing or whatever that is. I know nothing about that.
Gregg busted a quick nut.
Where?
I don't know. Maybe in somebody's fucking mouth.
Listen. I got to be honest with you. I still get hard-ons. Me and girlfriend have sex almost every day in some sort of way, whether it's fucking, blowjob, jerking off. She jerks off, whatever. But I don't bust nuts easy. You understand? I'm fucking 65 years old. I do get a hard-on. I do get hard like a rock. I do, but it takes work. You know what I'm saying? I'm 65.
I know.
When you're 13 years old and you look at your first Playboy and your fucking dick's pointing at your fucking chin and you're like, you know what I mean?
Forget about it. James Jacob, I made it. What's up, James?
James, what's going on?
You guys happy and smiling. Always,
Thank
bro.
you.
Greg and Joe's show is always a lot of fun.
Yes.
You guys. Thank you all for kind words, both Greg and Joe. Appreciate you guys very much. How much it really means to you. Like both you can very gentlemen. Thank you, John.
Thank you, John. Well, we love and respect you, brother.
Feeling is mutual. Greg, you have to get going, so I apologize. I did not get to the rest of these comments. I see Flying Brian Pillman, Johnny Pillman's on here. I do apologize. I didn't get to these things, but I will try my best next time.
Somebody wants a tranny fucking story next. I don't really. I mean, I guess stories about the guys.
I cannot give any. I might enjoy hearing them and get a kick out of it, but I have never. I'm aware of.
Well, there's a few girls on Instagram that have fucking 1 million followers, and nobody knows they had a sex change. Oh, but they're tranny, but you have no idea that it's a tranny. I'm just telling you right now that there was once born differently, and they're drop dead, bikini, the whole bit. You guys would be like, "Yes, mistress. Yes, mistress." So trust me. And it could have been a guy you went to high school with.
Yeah. Hey, there's Vito.
Oh, remind me that next Joe fight. Remind me. I'll tell a good training story. Remind me, Joe. Next, I'll have to write it down. Remind me to tell a story about a tranny that was on a baseball team. Okay. I'm going to be totally clear about it. So that'll remind me, because if you say next week you wanted to tell a story, but I might be like, well, what was it? I don't remember. Just remind me, a trainee that was on a baseball team and my friend. And I'll know what you're talking about. And Joe, you will love this story. It's fucking nuts, but I'm going to tell you about it. She wasn't on a baseball team as a girl. She was on it when she was a boy. It's a story about a trainee that we know. My friend and I, when she was a boy, I'm going to tell you a great story. You're going to laugh. So that'll give you guys something to look forward to next week. It's a fucking great, funny story.
You got me curious now.
You're going to love it, Joe. It's a great story.
Nick's baseball team. She wasn't on Nick's baseball team.
No, it wasn't Nick's baseball team. It was a friend of mine. Joe, I can tell you who it was. I don't want to say because he'll kill me if I tell these guys who it was. But I'll tell you who it was, Joe, privately. And the story is great because I'll just tell you about it. I'll just tell you.
kick off the program 1 week from today. Then, Gregg, I will see you tomorrow night in like 27 hours or whatever.
Yes, Joseph.
8 on Joe Zapata and Gregg Valentino. So I will be very happy to be the guest on this tomorrow night's show with Gregg and Joe. And boys and girls, we will see you guys in 1 week right back here on this same.
And one thing, Nick, if you're there, Nick, just
be happy with that. Yeah, let me know.
And also message me. I know we're friends on Instagram. Message me on Instagram. Tell me what that's all, because I have no clue anything about any of that. I know nothing.
I don't know what you were referring to, Nick. So let me know.
Because we can help you with that, okay?
Whatever it is, it'll be fixed. Don't worry about it.
Thank
Gregg,
you,
great job as always, bro. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you. I love you too, Joey. I'll see you.
Note that. Later, guys. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Love you guys. Thanks. Bye.
Please show me an hour with Valentino and Joe P. New York guineas on the loose, New York guineas on the juice, New York guineas are the truth. Please enjoy our show, and maybe your masseuse is listening too, so give her a splooge. Gregg and Joe, Joe and Gregg, Joe and Gregg, Gregg and Joe. I can't come up with any lyrics, so to start the fucking show, bro. And let's hope our 2 guineas on a no-show. Please show me an hour with Valentino and Joe P. New York.